Well, hello, everybody. I suppose we're live. Yeah, looks like we are. Cool. Looks like Popcorn 913 over there in San Francisco. He was first in tonight. South Florida Sunshine. Some guy named Storms Radios and Cats. He's in there talking. I don't know who he is. Angela Krause, the crafty Halo. Good evening. Hola. Hola, South Florida Sunshine. Yeah. We're on time for a change. That's well, has Hades frozen over? I didn't. I didn't go 5 minutes late or anything like some people. Like, I won't mention any names, John. But oh boy, been a slow day. One of those days that just kind of, you know, just a lazy Sunday, I guess. I don't know if anyone else noticed that, but it seemed like it just crawled for me. Matter of fact, I had radios on all day long, like three or four of them running, and I only heard like maybe one or two transmissions, and I'm like, what in the world? People even behaving themselves on a Sunday. That's amazing. Oh, cool. Good job. Good job. I bet you're tired. It's kind of like dreaming about getting all those things done. We're really productive in our sleep, aren't we? No, I am. Well, I go all kinds of places when I'm dreaming, but when I'm awake, it's like, come on, you gotta get this stuff done. No, 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 you can't sit down. You gotta get it done. Yeah, yeah, that's me. I get more done in my sleep. Not sure what that's all about. And here comes Dark Paw. He's gonna crash the party. No, even the cats were lazy today for the most part. Hey, Roxy. Good to see you in here. Um, I had the CB on a good part of the day. Didn't really hear much of anything. Mexico was in there. They're always in there, it seems like. Uh, yeah, I pretty much have aircraft, EMS, fire, railroad, GMRS. Well, my GMRS radio is on 24/7. Didn't hear a peep out of any of it. So I imagine right around this time of the year, everybody's busy. They're trying to get some more hours in so they can They could buy all those gifts for Christmas or whatnot. Hey, Brenda, Freedom Redbird. Good evening to you. Welcome in. Always good to see you. No live tonight? Or will that be later? How come I don't have what is oh here we go. Okay. My chat on the YouTube side is being weird. I wish they'd move that stupid heart emoticon. Just move that out of the freaking way of chat. It's ridiculous. Yeah, never know where to begin. Homestead. Hello, Janice. Good to see you. There's a hard-working woman right there. I saw your lights, Janice. Brightening up the nighttime sky with Christmas lights. That's awesome. All the decorations. You've been busy. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's so stupid. That thing is in the way, and you have to wait for the chat to advance up before you can read the whole message that someone's left. So I just watch it in StreamYard. But when you're just a viewer of a channel, you know, what was YouTube thinking when they put that there? Oh, it's okay, Janice. I know. I totally understand. I know you're a hardworking woman and you got a lot going on. Don't worry, we still love you, hon. I know you guys are really busy over there on the farm. That's all good. It's all good. I couldn't tell if you were gone or not. You could slip out and I wouldn't know it. You know, when they say, YouTubers say, we'll see you next time, they can't see you unless it's chat. Then they're just seeing your words. You're not really, I can see you. Oh my God, you wore those pajamas to this live? What's wrong with you? Those are really revealing. Live reactions, just unclick it. Oh, thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate that. That's cool. Now I'll make sure to do that next time. It's yeah, it's really annoying. Yeah, what the heck did they put that there for? If it'd been maybe a couple more inches off to the right hand side and maybe movable, where you could, the viewers could move it. Oh man, I would have a bit of trouble with that heart, but yeah, it's right there in the chat. Janice, you get those? Did you get those? The calves all sorted? Are they weaned yet? Well, they were really throwing a fit. I saw that video. I said, "Boy, they're mad. They're away from their mama and can't eat when they want to." It's like raising cats. I've got several irons in the fire right now. The main one is just this house, trying to get it all squared away and rearranged and tossing crap out and But what I really want to be doing is rebuilding a few transmitters and getting those on the air. I might actually make some videos of me repairing those. And since they have all this copyright crap, what I'll do is when I'm testing them out, I'll play some of that YouTube music and give everybody an idea how those low power transmitters can sound just as good as the big boys. Calves are in the barn and getting fat. Not so noisy now, unless I'm late with the grain and hay. Yeah. Oh, that's cool though. And here I thought, I'm going to have a cup of coffee lined up for my live. No, it's almost empty now. It's got one swallow left. That's how it usually goes, though. Um, Hatch persimmon. All righty, Angela. I'll be right here. I don't think I've ever had any of that. I've had persimmons, but I don't know there's a difference. I had them straight off the tree once they were ripened up. A friend of mine used to CB. He's gone now, but he had persimmons in his yard. Pretty good, but yeah, I've done that before. I've hit a bad spot. Oh boy, you want to talk about puckering up? Ice cream, you say, or was it just a cone? What kind of cones you guys like? Do you like the waffle kind, or do you like the traditional? I forget what they call them, but the cream colored looking. If the bottom of the cone gets a little soggy, your thumb goes through it, and you got ice cream dripping out of it, and you're like trying to eat both the top and the bottom. I like the waffle better. It holds up better and it's easier to hold and all that stuff. Yeah, cake cone all the way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. See, it's just I don't know, man. You don't. It kind of puts me in mind, one day that I'm going to be like that little kid who's enjoying their ice cream, and all of a sudden the top falls off and hits the ground, and in seconds they start crying. It's kind of like that, but uh, yeah, you put your thumb through the bottom of that thing. It's it's pretty much as bad as dropping the top off your ice cream. Had some oop, had some Ben and Jerry's ice cream. It was peanut butter cup, and it was one of the small uh, containers. I think it was a pint. I tried to make that last longer than 2 days, but no such luck. It was gone before I knew it. Yeah. I mean, that don't get me wrong. they're both good. I wouldn't be too picky. I'm more interested in the ice cream than I am the cone. Hello, gardening warrior Q. Listening and doing laundry. I hate when my top falls off and hits the ground. It makes me cry too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, ruin your whole day. What? Yeah, I was talking about the ice cream cone originally. I'll take either one as long as it's got ice cream in it. But I prefer the waffle ones better. But and sometimes you go to the store and that's all they've got is one or the other. Sometimes take what you get. Don't throw a fit. Yeah, I didn't. They're okay. I had one or two, but yeah, I think. Well, I had the ones that were like the waffle cones, but they were coated with chocolate, and I think it was only like at the top. Ooga Homestead. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Roxy, I pretty much had all the radios going today. Like I said, not nothing really came. I saw a couple hits on there, but nobody was talking. I don't know what the deal was. So radio was pretty quiet today. Yeah, and a bowl. I mean, a bowl is even better than a cone because you put a couple extra scoops in there if you feel inclined to. Yeah, no problem, Roxy. Um, let's see. Yeah, let's see if I got the link here. Yeah, okay. So now I want ice cream. I'm sorry. I know. Yeah, I'm kind of like I wished I got a bigger thing of ice cream instead of this little pint. I knew that wasn't going to last very long. Uh, all right, Brenda, you have a good evening, good night over there. If I don't catch you on the YouTube streets tonight, take care. If you have a live or something tonight, tell everybody I said, hey, much love from Kentucky. Roxy, there's a link right there that will take you to some software defined radios that you can actually control from your browser. And I suggest using Google Chrome if you're able to. No. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I still have my old uh, Radio Shack DX390. Every time hey Sheena, how you doing? Always good to see you, Sheena. Yeah. Roxy, if you use those SDRs, you can choose a country that would put you closer to a transmitter out there on shortwave bands. Let's say you want to hear the buzzer on 4625. Well, you could pick a frequency or pick an SDR that's in the country closest to Russia, and you can hear the Russian buzzer. What you been up to, Sheena? Behaving yourself? SDR is a software defined radio. And not only can you listen to the radio, but you can also visualize what the radio waves look like. Right. We could turn down ice cream though, Carol. I mean, really. Hey, Homestead Aquarius. Absolutely. I'll check them out and definitely say a prayer for him. That's rough to have to go through that, but he does have a YouTube family that so we pretty much are is you meet all these people and we all see each other almost every day, every week, and it turns out to be almost like an extension of your family, Sheena. You know that. I'm kind of preaching to the choir here. Yeah, yeah. I like uh I like Edie's too. Edie's has got this peanut butter park. It's part of their Rocky Road series of ice creams. It's peanut butter ice cream with it's got little there's like frozen gobs of peanut butter in it and peanut butter cups and peanut butter ice cream. The only thing that they were lacking on that uh, recipe was maybe throw some caramel in there. Oh man, that stuff is so good. Yeah. Well, like I said, Homestead, it's all gone. It's gone. Like I need any. Yeah, I mean, the only thing short, anything better would be just like making your own ice cream. But I understand even with an ice cream maker, that's a lot of work. But at least you know what's in it, and you can make it whatever flavor you want it to be. I had no ice cream, and I really don't want it because I ate butter bites because I knew Barry would be talking carbs. Well, that's my life. I'm a carbivore. Sheeta, I'm a carbivore. Can't help it. uh, oh no. Well, really, sugar isn't very good for us, is it? But we seem, as Americans, we seem to be addicted to it in some way, shape, or form. For me, it is a carb, unfortunately, but uh, fruit sugar is better for us than sugar. Hello there. Did you, Mom? Did you, Mom? Did you really do that, Mom? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Oh, dude. Yeah. I remember that growing up, though. Mom and Dad always bought a ton of fruit from a fruit stand or from the farmer's market when we lived in Cleveland. And then they would just put in the big Ziplocs and freeze it. And then whenever us kids were fussing for something sweet or cold, it was like, hey, you know where the freezer is? So it was watermelon and bananas and strawberries, and melon. Just, oh. We all have our demons, don't we? See if I can do something here real quick. Hopefully, I don't knock myself offline here. Hmm. Yeah, my sister Becky had lupus. Sheena, check your email. I sent you the link. I'm being a little cautious about sticking it in the chat. Yeah, and they're going to continue removing them, knowing full good and well that what its role is. Um, hey, Tonette, good to see you. Yeah, this is our new time. At start at 9:30 p.m. on Sundays now instead of 11. Yep, that's what we call them, little smokies. Yes, yes. Be very careful where you're putting things. I think my neighbor might be going to get his wife from work, so he may be on the road still right now. What? 32 minutes into it, we're already going off the rails. You're getting a grow tent. I know it's got to be for some kind of plants. Is it some kind of plants, Sheena? Okay, Homestead. I'm glad you got to see us. It's always a pleasure to have you in your Homestead. Now, I can't guarantee I'll be good, and I don't know how these people are going to act in here. They're unruly, man. You have a good night if I don't talk to you again. Cool. See if you can build up your tolerance for the hottest peppers in the world. You're good at being bad, Q. Come on now. That's true. He did. After a while, the heater gets annoying. I made comment once that I wanted to move to Florida because it was warm down there, and somebody said, "No, we don't. You stay right where you're at." Well, can't make me. I wish you could see this cat over here. Oh my God! You don't make up your mind, sir. What you were going to bed?
What's happening, young man?
Not much. What are you doing?
Who said I was going to bed?
I don't know. I thought you were
Nah, I'm too young to go to bed that early. Or too old to go to bed that late. I don't know. One of the two.
too early.
Yeah. I don't know. It is too early. Kind of used to staying up now a little bit. No, I just had to get out to chat. It was getting a little heated in there, you know.
That's normal on my chat.
I thought about leaving, and I said, "Well, no, it's better not leave. He's outgunned right now. It's just one of him, and there's a whole bunch of them out there.
And besides, it's early yet.
It's early yet, yeah.
What you been up to today? Anything good? Bad?
Nothing really good.
Anything you want to admit to?
Just a lot of plotting on how I'm going to take over the world. That's all.
Ah,
yeah. Did have a couple hour session with John, planning some Shed War stuff and discussing all of that. You know, God, it never ends. We do something and then we change something because, you know, I'm not as smart as I thought I was, you know, so I learn as I go, right?
well,
Oh, it's always, always changing things,
it's a
making it
lot
better.
to keep up with. My hat's off to you and John for being able to stick in it as long as you have. Shade Wars is a convoluted thing when you really look at it from behind the scenes, and I don't see what you all do, but I can just imagine in my head you're just like you probably don't have any hair left, you know.
Well, yeah, and you're right. I mean, it's rough. We're tattered around the edges for sure. I mean, we've been doing this for going on 6 years, and you've got all the problems of a YouTube channel that you have, all the problems of YouTube channels that everybody else has. You're trying to take care of everybody all the time. We've tried to make everybody happy, and then we've shrunk it down to where, okay, we can make some people happy, and that keeps getting to be a smaller and smaller thing because you can't make everybody happy,
No.
and it's to the point to where we can't be happy, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on, we can't be happy. Why can't we be happy? So
Yeah.
something's going to have to change.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just got to put them in their place, man.
Well, damn straight. I ain't going to talk about that right now, but yeah. Some folks going to be put in their place. Scrappy girl, I bet she does some crafting.
I bet she does.
Yeah. Oh, so I come walking over here into this chat and I see the title of your thing there, and I wasn't expecting to be assaulted with all this ice cream talk. All I got's a nutty bar over here. I got Nutty Buddies, and that's it. Oh, I got some Hershey's Kisses, though. I do have those, so,
Why, you'd melt them down and add them to the Nutty Buddy, and it would just be even more better.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what?
If you had something to keep it warm and, in the melted state, that down in there.
Stop. That may be brilliant.
I'm a bachelor. I've got time to think about this stuff, whether it's useful or not.
My man sitting over there in a microwave supper kind of world, just like me. I might, and I just had me some microwave frozen burritos,
Oh,
it was good with lots of cayenne and Tabasco sauce and cheese.
Yeah.
But what if I take Nutty Buddies on a plate and put a few Hershey drops Hershey Kisses on there, like what you're saying. Stick it in the microwave
Oh,
and see what happens.
better have your
Ooh.
hand on the door just in case things go sideways, because you want to save it. If that's your last one, you want to make sure you can save it, or it just, you know, microwaves are very scary pieces of equipment. uh,
Mm.
they could ruin your day, or they can make your day.
I'm
Angela's
gonna
in
try
drinking
that.
a bar. Mm.
I'm gonna try it. What could go wrong? I melt chocolate and screw up a perfectly good Hershey Kiss, right?
Yeah. True.
Ah, man, you know what I ought to do? I ought to do it on this live stream right now so we can see the effects of this. Let's do that. All
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
Why
Absolutely.
don't I go mute? I'm going to go mute and I'm going to whip us up a little something.
A little
Right.
something, something.
We're going to
Yeah.
whip it up. We're going to whip it out and whip it up. All right.
Oh man. What have we this could this could go wrong, or it could be a sensation. Yeah. Well, I do eat a little less crap food now because one, it's getting expensive, but two, it's not good for me. But man, I mean, sometimes I'm gonna fire this heater up over here because it's better than an electric one. And it's quiet. I don't have to hear the blower running behind me. But I had burritos tonight too. I made them with old El Paso refried beans. I added some seasoning to it. The only thing I didn't have was cheese because I wasn't thinking. And the other day I finished up the shredded cheese and I wasn't even thinking about what I was going to the store for. But what I really should have done was grab some more cheese. But yeah, this is one of those days when you go into Walmart and you're like, something's fixing to bust loose in the store and you're kind of trying to hurry to get out. That was me the other day. I did not want to be in that store. Or sweetened condensed milk. Then you can make all the caramel you want to.
Yeah, I went mute to try to knock out some of the unpleasant noises that folks might hear. And oh damn it, there was another one right there. Dog just got stepped on. Oh, and it was her tail. So,
Oops.
ooh, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me get in here. Let me show you. I got to be careful with this camera stuff.
I don't know violating now.
I don't want to violate. See, don't want to violate. That's for me or y'all. Here, let me see here. See what I got here. Oh, it's happening. We are going to put some white trash bachelor hillbilly cooking, dessert making to the test. That's right.
Oh, look at this. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Bring it back. This isn't a listen. That's a nutty buddy being open. This is not for adult content. This is for folks that's not watching their carbs. I'm watching mine. I'm fixing to watch mine getting heated up.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
watching
you know what?
yourself eat those carbs.
This
That's
might
me.
suck. I might be fixing to ruin Nutty Bars and Hershey Kisses. Oh,
Jailhouse desserts coming up.
oh, Sheena, you know you wish he's here with me, girl. You know you do. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, these dark little mounds on top of this flaky chocolate goodness over here. Me acting like flaky chocolate goodness. Uh-huh. Oh, let's get it on. Oh, yeah, there's a Hershey Kiss right there.
She just said that
Unwrap
will not touch my lips.
it. You hear that? That's little Hershey Kiss is being unwrapped from its protective metallic bikini right there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now's when I need some ice cream to go
Oh,
with this, right?
man.
God,
Yes. I think everybody needs some ice cream right now.
that'll be the next live stream we do. All right, here we go. A little bit more sound there.
I just buy one of those big round ones next time.
Oh, girl, look what I got here. Look what I got here. Okay, steady yourselves. Look here. That's what it's like right there.
Oh,
Oh,
look at
oh,
this, folks. Oh, it
oh,
is glorious.
that right there. Oh, all right, let's get that in a
No,
microwave.
he don't need a woman. He's making love to his sugar.
Mmm.
Oh
No, that
my.
microwave might do some funny things to my signal. Y'all hang on. We'll see what happens. Uh, don't get to see the microwave. Sorry.
Janice said she made ice cream sandwiches tonight. Oh man.
Hey, get out of here with that talk. God, man,
she
Janice doing all kind of stuff over there. Make a homemade ice cream sandwich with the homemade cookie part of it and the ice cream and everything else homemade, homegrown.
probably made the milk that made the ice cream.
Well, we ain't got melting yet, but it's gonna happen.
Kentucky Goblin says, "What the hell have I wandered into?"
I ain't had this much anticipation since I first dropped $1 in the lake. Never mind. Oh, oh,
Oh, there's the finished sound.
oh. All them Hershey Kisses, they not melted. Got melted Nutty Buddy. Nutty Buddy's melting real good. Them Nutty Buddy is melting, okay? The Nutty Buddy is melting, but the Hershey Kisses are not melting yet. So I got another minute there on this episode of Hillbilly Cooking. Mm.
They're probably
Y'all
just
cold?
soft. aren't they?
Bro. Oh. Oh, the Nutty Bar is losing its composition. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. We have an erupted Nutty Buddy bar. All right, let me bring you in. Let me bring you in on this momentous occasion. Look at there. See that? See that right there?
Oh no.
We have exploded this layer right here of the Nutty Bar. Just got a little too excited, caused itself to become lava, and just oh, oh, and it. Oh, look at there.
Oh look, you
I,
can glue it back together
oh,
with the kisses, man. Oh,
man.
that is genius.
What you talking about? Oh, look, you get that right there. But sometimes ain't enough chocolate. Now look here. Oh man, I wish I had the flash would work on this thing. All right, now look here. Watch this. Get a deep light. Wait, I got a flashlight. I'll put the flashlight over here. Flashlight. Can we do something with the flash? Oh, there we go. There's a little bit. There's a little bit of extra lighting here in the studio. Maybe. All right. See if it's still. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh. This right here is keto porn. Y'all are not supposed to watch this. Some of y'all. You can't watch this. Okay. How's that look? But
that's
there's homemade icing.
absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna go off camera and let me see. I'm gonna get a bite. Right. Oh, you can still hear the crunch. Right. Still, okay, I'm fighting with this. It's biting me. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off camera with this. It's a private moment. Sorry.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right. I have to. It's lava right now, so I have to. Probably gonna burn myself. Let's see.
Kentucky Goblin says, well, I'm not gonna repeat that. Never mind.
Girl.
Here comes the sugar high. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Man, that's good. That Hershey Kiss is all over my face. Now, all over my lips. It is completely engulfed my lips, right? I got like chocolate lip gloss right now. Oh, man. Got a little bit in the stash, too. You know, these things are unpredictable when you're out there, creating good cooking, you know? Man.
Good bachelor cooking right there.
Oh, man, hear the crunch, right? Hear the crunch. Oh, I'll feel the heat. Okay. Enough of my foolishness, sir.
Well, it's always welcome on this channel because we go sideways anyway.
Brother, we just want to have some fun, right?
That's right. That's what it's about, man. Life is just full of twists and turns. At least here you can turn into I don't know, a freak show, I guess. I don't know.
I'm telling you what, I got so much chocolate on this plate. This is it's a lot of chocolate. It's a lot.
It won't take long for it to start to cool, so you better enjoy that while you can.
I do need to work fast at this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I melted my dang fork. I ain't joking you. Normally I have to go out to the barbecue grill to do that, right?
Right.
Look at this. All right, look, see? We've got hold on. Hold on. Look. And look at the time. It's jacked up. It got hot.
There has to be a casualty, man.
All right, so everybody in the audience, have you ever seen this type of content before on anybody's live stream? If the answer is no, look at your man there, Storms, Radios, and Cats, bringing it to you, things you've never seen before.
I had to give credit to Aqua Jedi,
See, that's what happens when you put out a link, you go sticking your link any old place. Ain't no telling who's gonna find it.
Andrew's northern or northwest coin says his birthday's in 5 minutes, 35 minutes. Or 5 hours, 35 minutes. I don't drink, but I'm very high, left at 420. I keep my comments to myself.
Andrew's Northwest Coins. I highly recommend that channel right there.
Carol
Man.
says, please don't die, Robert.
I might. I'm feeling like a kid on Halloween night. Got so much sugar going in me.
You done treated everybody for nutty bars and chocolate Hershey Kisses.
Buddy, this right here, this is the stuff. Now, I will tell you this now. If there's anybody that has never experienced a honey bun in a microwave, like I like it, right? You need to try this. Take you a honey bun, and it don't matter whether it's the iced kind or the white sugary thing or the regular clear stuff. You put that, you get you some butter, and you put a little butter or a lot of butter. A lot of butter would be better. On top of the honey bun, put that in the microwave for like a minute or 30 seconds to a minute, and then take it out and sprinkle cinnamon all over it, or do that in the beginning. But you add that butter and cinnamon on top of there and heat it up, and you have a delicacy.
Oh, man.
Andrew's Northwest Coins. Say happy birthday to you, sir.
Happy birthday.
Up there on the rugged coast of an Alaska island chain, you know, out there on the ragged edge.
Yes, I understand they have to pipe the sun in. What are they saying here? Boy, I don't know. Now I know. Now I kind of want to, put an order in for that. Let's see, Hershey Kisses, Nutty Buddies, paper plates, and a fork because I want to watch it melt. Because since I don't have a microwave, it really will melt because I have a toaster oven.
Oh yeah, that's gonna melt on you. Well.
Oh, wait a minute. I've got a cake. I'm not going to make it here right now, but I got a lemon cake in there with buttercream frosting to go on top.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, I just broke my plastic fork. You ever done that?
Yeah.
Go on. I'll be sitting there eating something and have like a lasagna is the worst. Microwave lasagna.
Yeah.
I'll be digging that fork in there and it break off. And then if you think you can find that broken off little bit of fork, easily, you're wrong. It just hides in there. Now you're like, okay, now I've got like this dang plastic porcupine spine somewhere deep in my supper. I'm like, I gotta find this.
That's happened to me with the Walmart salads. You get back there at the deli.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be sitting there just grubbing on that thing, snap, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm already down the road,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, I guess I'm eating with my hands.
I'll tell you what. I need a partner to eat this with me. I'm gonna tell you what, it's right here. You just take this much sin and decadence right to the bedroom right there. I'm telling you. This is good. And Lord, dude, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to put this away. Oh, I found the time.
At least you found it before you choked on it.
Mm-hmm. Be bad like a fishbone.
I'll be like, God, what do I do? What do I do? Where's he live? 911. What's the number?
Man, well, that is a lot. It is an overpowering amount of chocolate I just put on that nutty bar. But
It's a slightly different grade of. It's actually a better grade of chocolate. I hate to say that because I love nutty bars too, but it's a slightly better grade of chocolate. So you've actually made Nutty Buddies 10 times better.
mm,
It
I'm
is
telling you,
rich. It's very
I'm
rich.
surprised at the hang time. This the little cookie wafers has got on this nutty buddy because they ain't going down, right?
Yeah.
Now y'all clean this up in your mind. Don't go nobody be thinking naughty, all right? But these little crispy wafers are still hard, still very hard, and in this little experience, right? They still crunchy.
They do. Actually, I've taken the you know how you can get the wafer cookies. This is before they become the decadent, Nutty Buddies. And I put them in I put them in milk like I was eating cereal. Boy, I tell you, that was some sweet cereal. But
I done ran Janice off. We ain't got to worry about her no more. She running off.
we love you too, Janice. I'm so glad you were able to make it in, but for this craziness. But hey, maybe it gave you some ideas for a dessert. You could spring on the better half.
I'll tell you what, Janice is some good people.
She is. She's absolutely awesome.
And she's shameless, though. She
Always,
is.
always people on this channel. We go off the rails, but I wouldn't trade them for nothing.
There's a couple of times I wanted to trade off Janice because she took us out there and showed us barbecue. All this good looking barbecue, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have any barbecue.
I didn't either. I have the closest I came to barbecue here lately was Grippo's. It was Grippo's, barbecue chips. But yeah, not the same.
Mm. Yeah.
Since I can't have beef, I can have pork, all the pork I want. So barbecued pork, pulled pork. Oh man.
Oh, that is not a negative thing. No.
Mm-hmm. You put that on a bun, especially a homemade bun. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. This is so good. It might have been too private of a moment for me to share, but that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
All them good mukbang sounds I'm making over here too, probably. I'm almost done with this. Looks rough.
It's cold here tonight.
Mm-mm.
38.
Gear.
I bet it does, Q. I bet it does. It's some good home cooking right there.
It surprised me how that Nutty Buddy, just lavaed up on that one layer. That one, it just got huge and just busted over.
Yeah, I didn't think the peanut butter part was going to survive, but it didn't look too bad.
Mm-hmm. It burnt the cookie part, though. It did. It left some. It left some. I don't know if I've got any of that or not. Left some left some burnt marks. I do have a little bit. Let me, on this last little bit, I will expose. I don't know. Maybe I think that's what it is. I think it is. I think it's burned from a little bit of browning action right in there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
When it was the whole wafer, there you could tell it looked more like a little burning action, right? I don't know. Maybe that's what it was like when it was first made. I don't know.
I would say that the chocolate lava is what done that in.
I can't even. I gotta finish this up.
You know, that would be really good with a glass of milk.
Let's see. Andrew's Northwest Coins. It's probably just about his official birthday. So everybody put your hands together and wish Andrew's Northwest Coins a happy birthday. That'd be great.
Happy birthday, Andrew. Come on, y'all. We got emoticons, you know, emojis and all that stuff we can throw up in there. I don't ruin his appetite.
Ain't hurting nothing. It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
It does. What do you see in there? See a butterfly?
Neil collects. Hello.
Man. Neil collects. Sitting there crunching on an overdose of sugar. God.
Well,
Man.
Gear's getting a scolding from Carol. She used no in his name twice. Hey, you're more than welcome, Andrew.
Y'all gonna have to get your own dessert for Andrew's birthday party. We're kind of fending for ourselves around here.
Now when I see Nutty Buddies, I'm going to be thinking about that experiment.
Well, let me give you something else to think about then. There you go. There's your Nutty Buddy sauce.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I had to.
I was, wait a minute. Let's see. What was it?
We got to get some sausage time in here, right?
Was it, I'm trying to think who I watched the other night. And she had 2 tomatoes and a cucumber lined up. And she goes, yeah, just like that. And then she mixed them up and said, okay, you happy now?
Yeah. Ooh. All right. I'm being bad. I know that there are many Ethiopians out there that are not getting Nutty Buddies or Hershey Kisses, but that's all I can do for them. That little bit there gonna have to go away. I'm about to glow right now.
Hey, he's gonna be awake all night. Unless he crashes. You have a sugar crash, you won't be awake all night. Those are the worst. That's what puts me to sleep sometimes. I'll have a sugar crash and that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, I might be over here napping here in a minute. Oh, I just, well, let's just do a test and find out who's being naughty or not. right?
Yeah.
That was a flower. What did you see? South Florida sunshine. Uh huh. That's all I saw was a little flower. Oh, and that little little chocolatey Rorschach test. Oh, dirty-minded people, man.
Well, I just let anybody on this channel on.
Mm, brother,
Baby Kenny, man.
mm, that was so good. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I'm being terrible. I'm in a bit of a mood. Sorry.
A bit.
Mm, man. So what's going on?
I should take a drink of my lemonade. Trying to double up on the vitamin C so I don't catch any of this stuff going around.
I heard that. I got me like last week sometime or so, a couple of weeks ago, I got a big jar of these gummy vitamin C things, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised I ain't turning orange because them things are tasty. Been eating a lot of them.
Well, that's interesting news there. Yeah. Not sure what to do with that news.
Oh no, I ain't. I'm in a mood before I hit them, but I'm in all kinds of moods tonight. Let's see. Yeah, that's some good stuff now. Chocolate. I am worse than a woman about chocolate now. Them molecules start hitting all my little pleasure centers. Oh girl, fire me up. I gotta have me some chocolate. Get them good endorphins going through my body, and I ain't had to breathe hard for it. Oh, I probably ought to get down because, um, yeah, I might say something inappropriate. Before I knew what happened, he done went inappropriate. Oh, well, we need to get somebody else up here.
Yeah, the link's been sent out. I don't know. I guess I have to start paying people to come up.
Man,
I mean, this is high quality entertainment right here. Where else you going to see somebody make an awesome nutty buddy even more awesomer?
dang
That's the word.
straight.
That's a word now. Awesomer is officially, because of what you did, is now a word.
Mm-hmm.
Changed my mind.
Yeah, I got. See, I'm fixing to go wrong here. I'm fixing to go
Uh-oh.
wrong with my speech. Hey, you've been on the phone for 2 hours with John, the Willet Grove, right? You've had
Oh,
you had time to digest all that stuff. Ain't no telling what gonna come out your mouth.
did you take notes? I mean, I hope you took notes.
Oh my
Because he's going to
God.
quiz you. I'm sure he's going to quiz you.
Mm,
You know,
I'm gonna quiz him.
just
Oh,
to see if you were paying attention.
no, we do. We have to. We spend a lot of time on it because something new's always coming up, and it's the thing is the stuff that we talk about and try to it's like how are we gonna do this? It's all community driven. It's all something that somebody has brought up or something that we've noticed. People have said, "Hey, what about this over here? This is causing me problems or this or whatever." And so we take all that and we make what we do. Not, and I'm done tired of talking about that earlier, so I ain't gonna talk about that. Go on, talk about freaking eat, breathe, and sleep this crap. You know,
Yeah.
I'll cut back on that too. I ain't gonna do it,
Yeah, step back, man. It'll drive you freaking crazy, really.
man.
So many. I can understand trying to accommodate everybody, but you said it a little while ago at the beginning, you can't please everybody, and there's really no point trying. Uh, you know, something on the scale of what you all are dealing with. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you can't.
I
I
couldn't
mean,
stay sane.
you
There's no
got
way.
you got gardeners and homesteaders, right, from
Yeah.
all across the planet. Okay,
Yep.
so some of them are starting their seeds out inside with snow on the ground, and others are burning up, trying not to catch themselves on fire and spontaneous combust in the heat, at the same time. And there's so many factors that you've got, um, and it's hard to. But the way it is right now, and everything that we do is because of how our community has actually driven it. And a lot of times people, think, well, they're not listening to me, right, or whatever. Well, we are. That's why we have animals. That's why we. That's why we. Because see, at first we're talking about shed wars. Yeah. Still, I don't want to talk about it. You're bad. Let's not talk about this. Let's talk about Red Bull and how bad it is for you. Or,
Yeah. The only reason it gives you wings is it can give you a heart attack or a stroke. You could die. That's where you get the wings. I won't
I
touch
know
that
a
stuff.
man. I know a man that happened to. But now he was, and this was a guy, a real sturdy built, healthy guy, but he was also on meth. He was also a meth head,
Oh,
and he did a lot of drinking, and he drank a lot of Red Bulls and Monsters and all that kind of stuff. And he blew his heart up. Yeah,
oh,
and it was really a good thing because if anybody needed to leave the planet, it was him. Right?
yeah. Well,
Bad as you hate to say it, but he was responsible for more stuff being rearranged in people's lives, and given to other people than any man on the planet around here. Steal you blind and try to sell it back to you. So yeah, he left, and then all of a sudden the village erupted in applause. But you know what? You know the kind of people I'm talking about because you got them all over your place too.
you know what? Actually, things are a lot better.
Yeah,
We're just down to a couple now.
it's gotten better here.
Yeah,
It's gotten better here. But we still got, some of them are just getting too old to do it anymore, right? They're
yeah,
like hiding under a rock somewhere, beside a log.
yeah.
You got Miss Dawn, Yarn Dog, coming in here.
Hello, Don. Yeah, some of them are going to be doing some hard time, and
We got one in here that's been a problem for everybody. The every level of law enforcement, he's been a problem too. He's been a problem for everybody in our community. Um, where I live, it was once originally a large farm that belonged to a family, and the family sold it, right, and sold it to a development company. And he was the baby boy of that family, and also troubled child of that family, and just terrible with the drugs and everything. He's killed people. He's stole things. He's done everything you can do. Um, and let's see, it was about 7 years ago. He actually got hit by one of the cop cars that was chasing him. Let's see, he went. Oh God, he was hit by the cop car, and
I'd probably try to do a pit move to stop him.
Yeah, no, he was on. Maybe he got launched. I wasn't there. I don't know, and I'm retelling this, but he wound up on the policeman's hood, right,
Yeah.
of the car, and he died.
Hmm.
He died there. They pronounced him dead, and then about 10 minutes later, he's so evil and mean, he came back to life. And now looking at him like, what the hell, yeah, dude? He didn't die.
Well,
He came back.
he's on so much stuff and started his heart back up again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some people just like that, I guess, you know. He died and went to hell, and the devil said, no, 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 I ain't ready for you down here. No, you got to go back. But true story though, he was laying there and he was pronounced dead, very dead. It wasn't good enough. Death wasn't good enough for him. So mean that death don't even want you.
Hell turned him away. No, you're too much for us.
Hell turned him away. I like that. Oh God. Well, is anybody going to come up here?
I
Anybody
don't know.
going?
I don't know what's wrong with them. I send out invites and stuff, and they're just, I don't know, they're shy tonight. That's messed up.
That's messed up. I'll tell you what. This man will walk around the neighborhood, and he never approached me with it, but he go up to other people in the neighborhood and said he would tell them and says, "This is what are you doing on my land?" And it's like, "This ain't your land. This is my house and my yard. Get out of my yard." He said, "No, all this land's mine. It's my family's land." He would go harassing people all around the neighborhood, you know, because, like I said, it used to be the farmland, you know.
Yeah.
Things happen, but you just, you know, turn around. There he was, standing in your yard, acting like it's his.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, Angela. I thought I sent you the link. Wait a minute now. Maybe I did. I did. I did send it to you, Angela. You just had to scroll up in the messenger. I kind of sent both. They had a choice. Y'all had a choice tonight. You could either click on the link to watch the live, or you could be part of the live. I gave you both links tonight. So
look who showed up. I'm the only one here. You see, we got to get other people involved. And if I just get down, it's going to make the chat and everything unbalanced. It's going to fall over.
yeah, you'll cause a disturbance in the force.
That's right.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, dude, it's totally up to whatever anyone wants to put in their body. Them synthetic drugs, I highly suggest people stay away from the drugstore, gas station synthetics, because you're asking for trouble. You don't know what the hell it is.
That's right.
Some of that is chemicals that they use to make, like cleaners and shit like that. You just think about that. But no, look at meth. I mean, I'm probably going to get doxxed for this or whatever. Screw you, YouTube. But it's like the stuff that's used to make methamphetamine is just as dangerous. It's a lot of stuff you don't put in your body normally. It says "do not ingest" on the bottle. It's like, what kind of idiot? Oh, I think I want to try this. At first time you're addicted. First time,
No, thank you. I don't need that.
Totally rearranges your DNA. I mean, it's just
These cigarettes have rearranged enough of my DNA.
Yeah, mine too.
Man, it's bad. Bad. And they're affecting the amount of nutty bars I can have in a day's time, see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I tried that. I'm not going to do that again. We'll say it was an experience, you know? And if there's, yeah, Bob's talking to you.
Well, if I see anything questionable, I'm gonna, I'll have to. I don't know. I'll have to send one of my cronies after you.
Crony. You got cronies.
I've got cats.
You got cats. That'll do it. Cats are already born natural killers of us, trying to trip us up and make it look like an accident.
Yeah, they managed to do that today. About busted my head on the damn fridge today. With one, saw me going towards the fridge. They know what you're doing. They know
Yeah.
that's where the food is locked up at.
Mm-hmm.
They go right between my feet. I damn near ran my head right into the fridge.
Can't trust a cat. They try to kill you.
Yeah, they will. Hey, Bobo.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today's word of the day is syphilis. Syphilis.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ew.
Take
Hey,
syphilis
corn-fed life.
right away and make that. Say goodbye to syphilis. Syphilitic. Oh shit! I don't know. I can't come off the cuff with something stupid. But
As
yeah,
long
it
as
was.
it's not bronies with their My Little Ponies, Barry. Those guys are scary.
Oh, dude, no, we don't. No, I don't do the little. No, nope.
Corn-fed life. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome into this controlled chaos.
Yeah, the free asylum, the free lunatic asylum. Oh, see, your partner up there immediately went quiet as soon as I came up here. See, people don't like me, Barry. People don't like me.
Oh, bullshit. You know better than that.
Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Hello,
Well,
Sheena.
I was over here reacting to the syphilis. and trying to calm myself to that, and thinking of how I could get some smart ass comments in there about the syphilis. It's funny, but not too funny because these people ain't paying enough for too funny,
Yeah,
and letting you talk. Right? Got corn-fed life coming in here. They want some syphilis talk.
Yeah,
They're like,
I thought that'd be right off the top. Boom! Word of the day: syphilis.
that's right.
See your doctor immediately.
Immediately.
Immediately, yeah. Thank God I never had that.
$200
I never had any of that. Never. Yeah. So,
Honey, I got some bad news. I got syphilis.
Honey, I hate to tell you this, but I got the drip. Bob, do you mean the sink is leaking? No, ma'am. Something else is leaking. You might want to. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that just went real distasteful. The drip.
The drip.
I'll have to check that
out. I'm glad I still taste chocolate like forever over here.
You will till tomorrow at least.
God.
I'm going to put some water on for coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh, man. Get your sip away. Get your sip away on Amazon.
Bob, did you see what Jedi did with the Nutty Buddy and the?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you didn't miss that because that was
okay.
I'm gonna make me coffee.
All right.
I'm telling you what, if you had a bowl of vanilla ice cream
Mhm.
with cinnamon sprinkled across it, right? There's another tip for you. If you like vanilla ice cream, if you like cinnamon, you get you a big bowl of cinnamon ice cream and vanilla ice cream and have that jar of cinnamon with you and sprinkle it on and keep sprinkling it as you're eating it. And it's like you're eating French toast almost. It is so good. It
Wow.
gives you that hit of French toast with every bite.
Right on.
It is
I've got
good.
to try that. I was thinking about, we're going to go to the family overseas, and I was thinking about with all the nieces and all, introduce them to floats. Have you ever had those? Like,
Oh God, yeah, floats, yeah,
yeah,
ice cream
yeah.
floats. God,
I
yeah.
thought that'd be real easy because all ladies love ice cream. Almost all ladies, but ice cream and a little bit of root beer. I don't think they've had them. They're all the younger generation. So I thought it might be a nice treat.
That would be, especially on a
Mhm.
tropical island like that. That
Yeah.
cold, oh
Mhm.
boy,
Mhm.
they get to see that ice form, you know,
Yep.
around the ice cream.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd be coming in there, be a hero again. Just
Yeah,
for
that's right.
introducing.
I hope so. My
Oh
dad, you know how my dad used to he was in the army during World War II, and he got used to drinking instant coffee. It's all he ever drank, you know. And he showed me a little trick with some instant coffee, hot instant coffee, mix it all up real well, just like you're going to drink it, and then just a few teaspoons on top of your vanilla ice cream. And you get that hard crust after it melts and then it freezes again on vanilla ice cream.
yeah,
Oh, that's the bomb, man. That's some good stuff.
ooh,
Mhm.
because that's
Eh,
that's what I use. I use instant coffee here.
mhm. Try it.
Um,
Try it.
yeah, my grandfather, one of them, when they were in World War II and the Korean War, and it was instant coffee, and everybody else in the house was drinking brewed coffee. He would, but most of the time he had his little jar of instant over there, right? And
Yeah.
that's what
Mhm.
he used that. And I got started on coffee with him that way, and
Same
I
here.
love my
Yeah.
brewed coffee and everything, but I that's what I go with now. It's just um, microwave cup of hot water and put a spoonful in there, and
Yeah.
you know I got a brand
Classic.
new was a brand new um, bun I think over there, Mister Coffee.
Mhm.
Mm.
Black, it's a Black and Decker with the carafe,
Yep. Yep.
sitting there in the box, ready to go. No, I'm still rocking my instant coffee.
Yep.
Mm.
I have both, but I go through coffee makers like you wouldn't believe. I'm just like, screw it. I'm done with buying coffee makers.
Yep.
Mm.
So I think my next thing is going to be a stainless steel or like those camp percolators because nothing could go wrong on those.
Nothing.
Yeah, that
They'll
makes
last
me rock,
forever. They will last forever. I got a
rock solid
stainless.
technology.
An old friend of mine gave me a copper bottom stainless, and I use that, on my paint can stove and all that. Nothing will ever go wrong with those.
Yeah, they're
Simple as can be.
EMP proof.
Yeah, probably, probably. Yeah.
We get one of them gigantic sun farts that South Florida sunshine keeps praying for, and your little perk plot will still be working.
South Florida, do you really want that? What's going on with you over there, lady? She
She wants
wants.
localized. She's looking for some localized sun farts. She don't want to toast all of us at once. Just a few
Oh,
troublemakers is what she really wants. But
well, there's a cruel streak in that woman that I wasn't aware of.
I'll tell you what, man. Sometimes she worries me. She worries me. She's sitting over there and she's
Yeah.
just thinking about, well, one of these days the sun fart's gonna come down and take us all. because we have gotten to be such a not by not by water, but by fire next time, so kind of society,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It has gotten to that point to where we figure any day now we're going to have some prophecy fulfilled. And she's trying to like cheer it on sometimes. I don't like that. It's like just calm down, you know.
Well,
So
she lives it. Them hurricanes that come into Florida all the time, and it don't bother her a bit. There's
mm,
something, yeah, something underlying that skin right there. Maybe she's
that
a freaking Florida Terminator, a female Terminator. That could
that
be.
that girl is in tight with the Lord. That's all I can say. And that's what it worries me whenever she gets down there and starts talking that stuff. It's
She,
like,
I bet she's got a punch card to God right there. She got,
mhm.
click. And yeah, she's right. She's like, what do they call that in the casinos? The Players Club. She's God. She's in God's Players Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Man, I
Uh,
think I'll buy more fire extinguishers.
mm, oh, I still got too much chocolate.
And she does all that while looking good.
Oh,
Oh,
she's a Florida hottie. She is. There's no doubt about that. Now, what did you want me to see on my webcam, Barry? Anything particular, or you said if I see anything, yeah.
No, I just wanted y'all to
Okay.
watch for creeps and stuff,
Oh,
just bad
oh,
stuff.
oh. Well, I'm a creep. I'm a creepy guy. Proud of it.
I'm confused. Okay, that whole thing confuses me.
What's that?
At what point are men, right, as the male of our species, probably of most mammal species on this
Hmm.
planet,
Yeah.
at what point are we supposed to? Okay, it's we're not creepy when we're kids, just starting to mature. It's cute, right? At that point, we're cute. And then there's a certain point when we're young adults, young men, and we got lots of earning potential. And it damn
Hmm.
sure ain't creepy then, right?
Right.
It's what they're looking for, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And you've got all them earning potential years. It ain't creepy. It just gets to be annoying at that point. And then at
Yeah.
some point, it becomes creepy, right?
So like when they say, is sex all you think about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no. First, I think about how I can get you in the mood. Then I think about the sex. But I
There's a
already,
song. I
but I
love
already
sex and
Well,
sandwiches.
I. Yeah, exactly. That's a
I
good
just
woman. Bring you a sandwich after you're all done. Oh, thank you, baby.
with my supper over here, it's I love sex and candy, but I just got the candy. Oh God.
I think I'll put an answer out there to that question you had. I'd say you get creep. The women find you creepy. They like a guy with salt and pepper hair, because he's mature, high income, all that stuff. But when you go totally gray hair, that's when they start calling you creepy. Creepy old man. I
Yeah.
think that might be the dividing line right there.
Yeah.
Mhm. But
Hmm.
but if you got a wife and she says all you think about sex, and well, yeah, hun, but there's categories of sex. Don't say this part. Don't say this part to your wife. One category is sex with you, and the other category is sex with somebody. Don't say that.
Oh
Don't
damn.
no no don't say that. Just don't say that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna get in good with South Florida Sunshine. She's in God's Players Club. Yep, God's Players Club. She's got a membership.
Oh, you went there with that last one. You got me. I had to go off camera. Oh, deal with that. Oh,
There's you, and then there's a lady down the street, and the lady at work, and the lady. Yeah, don't say that. Don't
By
do
the
that.
supermarket.
Yeah. Don't do
like
that.
one. It's like one definition might be. That's like, is that a creepy old man? Oh, it depends on what kind of car he just got out of. You know.
Oh, that too. Or whether he has a Casio or a Rolex.
That's right. How big's that bulge in the back pocket of his pants? Money is makeup for men. I'm telling you.
Money, yes, sir. You are right. I agree with you 100%. Money is sexy to the ladies. Yeah. Well, I don't have any money, so I must have had some kind of a something. You know,
That's right. I hear
don't
people.
have any money or a woman, so I'm screwing up somewhere.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know, man.
Just got a dog that don't mind. So, what good is a woman going to do over here, right?
It'll just add to it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh God, then both of them will be out there crapping where I walk. That'd be bad. If they're both as bad.
Could you imagine that, having a woman who does that? Pull up your pants and get back in the house.
we don't do that here.
Get back in here. You'll get arrested.
Oh,
God.
That's the kind that gets pronounced dead for 10 minutes and then come back. Oh, Andrew saying, here, alcohol folks who drink here.
Oh boy.
They get in the mood when my brother and sister-in-law are in the mode when me and my sister-in-law drinks. My sister-in-law takes me crazy. I tell my wife, drink late, and drink lady's texting again. That's right. I put the phone down. You're slurring your speech.
Yeah.
I had to tell somebody that. It's like, look, you need to go to bed. Your texting is now to the point of being slurred. So that's bad.
When they were talking about texting and driving, they were talking about you. Yeah.
When autofill no longer knows what the hell you're saying.
Or when autofill sounds better than what you were texting. God. Man, autofill screws me up so much. It'll, and thank God for it sometimes because I can't spell half the time, right? But then it'll put words in there that ain't even words, and it's like,
yeah,
how is that even a word, right? And I won't see it until later, till I've gotten a reply on a comment to YouTube, and I'll look at it and I say, "What the hell is that word? Did I just do that? No, it was autofill. Thanks." Oh.
Yeah, you see what Florida Sunshine said there?
That's right.
Bob was knocked unconscious and was never the same again.
That's right. She knows what happened to you.
Yeah.
Good Lord, your woman to have you hog-tied in your own basement and you begging for your life.
Is that big old stainless steel plate that obvious up here? Can you see it? Can you really see it? Oh boy. Oh yeah, I hear you, Andrew. Yeah. I had an old friend on my Facebook for a while, a long time friend, and he got to be one of those every day. 10 p.m. is the magic number, and he would be soused out of his mind every day and sending me messages on Facebook and all that. And eventually I just had to you know, because we'd be in a kind of a conversation more or less, and all of a sudden his sentences would just stop because he just went dunk, and he passed out. Yeah, he was one of those friends. Yeah. Bye. See ya, dude. Don't need your.
Whoa. A fifth
Huh?
of R&R whiskey goes for $250 up there in Alaska.
Jesus, I'm a capitalist. I'm missing out, man. Wow.
I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That where Andrew is, it is remote.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking god awful remote, man.
Are you out on one of the Aleutian Islands, Andrew?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, are you on native land? I grew up with an awful
He
lot
is
of
native.
Alaskans. Oh, he is native? Okay. I grew up with an awful lot of Alaskans, and yeah, the native land, they're dry. Yeah.
I guess there's a lot of smuggling going on, isn't there, Andrew?
Well, you can bet on that. $200 in cash, man, that could get a job done right there.
Jeez, I could get quite a few bottles of booze over here.
Oh yeah.
$250,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably do have some private enterprise.
They do. Mm-hmm.
But it ain't the same kind of smuggling of what goes on, in Florida or anywhere else. You go messing up there, and you just bought it, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the wintertime, there's a polar bear you're gonna be feeding a polar bear.
10 years ago, Kentucky still had bootleggers. And you would tell them what you wanted, and they would take your money, and everybody came to him or her and said, "This is what I want," and they gave them the money, and they took off, and whatever county was wet, they bought everything, and then everybody knew what time to come pick up their stuff.
Well, almost
I would be a bit surprised if it's still going on.
That sounds like back in the days of weed dealers, something like that.
Yeah. Because there are still counties here in Kentucky. They're still dry because they're run by, old farts that haven't let go yet.
150 miles north from Nome, Alaska. Lord have mercy. Wow.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that is some kind of remote.
Most people in here have probably got Andrew's Northwest coin. If you don't, there's his link. Okay. Go see this man, help him out, right? If I could make one shout out of somebody, that could really benefit from that, it's Andrew's Northwest Coins. That man has got some content up there. You can see how him and his family and his village lives in one of the most remote places on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
On the ragged coastline of a remote Alaskan island.
Wow.
I watched him one night carving beautiful little polar bears out of Walmart, walrus, out of Walmart tusks. There ain't no Walmart up there by Andrew, okay? But he was carving them out of walrus tusks, and with the Dremel and the skill that it takes. I mean, he's been doing it for years, I know, but he's running that Dremel, and it was so close to his thumb. I was just sitting over here cringing a couple of times. It's going to bury in his thumb. I just know it. But everything there, everything in his part of the world is so incredibly expensive to bring in. it's a harsh life, right?
Canada ain't got nothing on Alaska.
Oh no. Now it's basically is part of Alaska
Yeah.
because you got to go into the middle of nowhere, Alaska, and then go about 300 more miles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a rough world out there, and everything comes in pretty primarily on a plane. I think they do have ships that come in, but not on a regular basis, right? They're out there catching fish, the salmon, and doing a lot of living off the land there. And it's really neat. Andrew, he even sells some of the things that he makes. He's got a website that you can find. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but if you find his channel there, you can find his website.
I'm at his channel right now.
Yeah.
Oh baby, that is. Oh well. Now, if you want to learn bushcraft, that's the guy you want to learn it from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, boy. I'm looking at. He's looking. You got to climb a ladder to get up to his house. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy Moses! I hope the women are pretty up there anyway. I hope at least got that going on up there. I just subscribed to your channel.
Yeah, there are beautiful women all across this planet.
Oh, there are. Well, that's a fact. That's a fact.
God, we don't need to get you started though, Bob.
You know where I'm going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd
Same
go to
place.
some place, but
Same place I'm going if I don't change my ways, Bob.
I've already been there. It ain't so bad.
Oh, I turned you away too, huh? Okay.
Yeah. God said, no, you ain't coming in here. No. You got to go back. You ain't done yet. You're like
We're
a
not
Pop
ready for
Tart.
you yet, Bob.
You got to like a Pop Tart that ain't been toasted long enough. You got to go back.
Native Alaskan women are useful and beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I
You
like
got
that.
Right. And kudos to South Florida Sunshine for saying useful, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I worked with a native Alaskan at Boeing. She was 19 years old and hot. I mean, smoking hot, man. Yeah. Yeah. I remember, I was just about a year out of a divorce, and she walks by and said, "Would you be interested to going to this hotel casino?" And I said, I mean, I just went through a horrible, horrible, hellish nightmare, and I went, no. That was one of the few times that I just went, no, I don't need any more kids. I don't need no.
Bob.
Yeah.
So did you hear about the Philippines earthquake?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody in my family's all good. They're solid. No problem.
There's actually two.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And the same magnitude. That's just unheard of.
Yeah. One of them was up in north of Mindanao, where my family's at. My family's down in the south of Mindanao. And they put out, what do you call it? Lahar, or not Lahar, but what's the other one? Tsunami warning. So fortunately, nothing came of it. But
yeah.
Carol, do you think my mind always goes there? What's wrong with you? I'm as innocent as I'm innocent.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Good timing. I
Excuse
like
me.
that. Like I said, hon, there's different categories. It's like different flavors of ice cream. It's all good. It's just
Hmm.
some's just a little bit better than others. That's just, I don't say that to my wife either.
I'm telling you what, there's a different. There's a lot of creepy out there, right? Because I have seen, I've been watching, right? There's just as much creepiness on the hand of women as is on the men. I've seen it.
So have I. Yes,
Hmm.
sir. Mhm.
And
Oh, yeah. Oh, go ahead.
we're all the product of it, right? If our
Hmm.
parents weren't creepy, well, none of us be here.
None. If it weren't for alcohol and a little creepy, yeah, I wouldn't be here. Just the rest of us. Ran into a creepy one just tonight on YouTube. A lady from Cagayan de Oro in Mindanao, around where that earthquake was at. She was live. I hadn't seen a video from her for a long time. She was on live and she was saying, "I know exactly where your house is at, and there's a bridge right by your house, and there's lots of chairs outside your house so you could sit. And I sat outside your house for a long time until you shut off all the lights in your house." And I went, "Oh my god, that's a freaking stalker, man." Yeah, yeah. Can you guess who unsubscribed from her channel? This guy. Yeah. Yeah. She's talking about how long she sat outside somebody's house. She found where they live and sat outside their house and waited for hours. I was like, holy shit, man. It's like psycho, man.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Unsubscribe. I left a comment. I went, "Oh my God, you're a stalker." And somebody answered that, said, "And so are you, Bob942." Well, I blocked that one, and then I just unsubscribed from the original lady's channel. I'm not even going there. I'm not going there. If I see her sitting outside my house in Davao City, things are going to change real quick.
Hmm.
For
Tie
real.
you to the bed and smack your ankles gently with a sledgehammer. Kind of creepy.
God, dude, that was they call it hobbling. Annie, whatever you're doing, don't do it. Whack! Oh my God, that was a hard moment of, oh, dude.
That was kind of rough to
Yeah, it
watch.
was. It was.
Yeah, with a straight face, she went. It's like,
She
yeah,
did.
I'm doing this to help you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My little penguin was turned to the south, and he always faces north. Like, what? You've
Huh.
been getting out of bed, haven't you? Oh my God. Oh, I could imagine waking up and having that same Filipino standing over the bed inside my house, taking a nap, Mr. Bob942.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Something's gonna change real quick here.
Mm. Andrew says here he watches over a single lady. She has 4 kids. She's my neighbor. She told me someone was peeking in her windows.
Oh, gee, that's creepy, man. That's just,
I'd be laying some bear traps right there by the windows.
yeah,
It
Snap.
sure.
wasn't me,
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't me. I'm not going that. Yeah.
That's a long way.
It's not me. I can't afford to go anywhere.
Hey,
Hell, I
in
just
a small
go.
community, like a
Yeah.
small community like that,
Mm-hmm.
it pays to not be that guy or that girl.
Uh-huh. You could wind up in the back of a Ford pickup truck going out there to feed the bears. Yeah.
Well, yeah, all they got to do is just, I was like, okay, nobody let them in the house. The,
Oh,
the,
that
the
too.
bears, the bears will get you right outside their house,
Mm-hmm.
right
That too.
there.
And if the bears don't get you, the cold's gonna get you.
Hmm.
Ugh. No.
I was watching him and his family out there, Andrew, out there walking up and down the coast. And there's another one that's popping up on me right now. It's been popping up on me for like the last week. Forgive me, Andrew. I haven't hit it yet, but it is. YouTube is pressing that at me hard. It's about 20 something minutes long. It's about from 4 months ago from a walk that y'all took, and I hadn't watched it yet. And I'm gonna be there though. Probably in the next couple of days, I'll catch that, and I'll get to see him and his sweet kids and everything walking up the coast. It is. I keep saying this kind of stuff. The amount of technology that we have and the ability to share our part of the world with the rest of the world is just incredible. To see, you know,
Yeah,
to
I
see
agree.
people, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And I'm 60 years old, and I've seen the changes firsthand. Uh, if you didn't know the phone number, you're not going to place a call. And you
That's
put
right.
your finger in, and it went from that to this. Wow.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Well, that
Gonna-
one, I know a lot of people call him a scoundrel and all that, but Paul Allen, Bill Gates, and a couple others are working on a project of making Windows. Changed the world. Changed the world. It just, wow.
I remember back when I was a kid, Mom wanted to make sure that, I had some change with me in case I needed to make a phone call,
Yes,
at a
sir.
bank or
Mm-hmm.
somewhere.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That was a big thing, if you got change, you,
Mm-hmm.
in case you need to make a phone call, people will be like, why? Because it's payphones. If
Mm-hmm.
you were lucky enough, there's payphones everywhere, but a lot of them, it's like, well, that one's broke and it's been broke for a year, and you have the one down there by the pizza shop, it works. Well, no cell phones, you know.
I
Dixie
remember.
Lane Homestead. Hello there. Welcome.
Yeah, I do remember. Well, there aren't any
Welcome in.
payphones around here now. They were all ripped apart, and somebody got the change out of them and ripped them into pieces and got the copper out of them and whatever else. They're even the payphone stands. They're gone. They're all
Yeah.
gone now. It's gone.
I know where some are in Kentucky. I just don't know if they work still or not. I don't know if I'd really want to put that to my mouth.
Same here. Same here. Yeah. Yeah. Same here. I tell you. Yeah, there were some filthy people around back then.
Get that word of the day. Back then, hell, Bob.
Yeah, that's how you catch it.
Back then. There's some
Yeah, now.
bionic filthy people out there now. Good
Mhm.
Lord. Oh, there's some stuff that goes on now that I can't even, in my worst, most pathetic childhood dreams, could ever think that it could
Yeah.
get the way that it is now. I won't discuss all them ways, but
Let
get
your
back.
imagination run wild. You pretty much kind of
Well,
Every time we got, especially a new female manager at Boeing, especially the females, they love potlucks. And we'll have a big potluck lunch. Oh, hooray! And I didn't participate in them. And one of the lady managers asked me, Bob, why don't you participate in these potluck? I said, no, I'd rather bring my food from home. But why? I said, you should go in the men's room and see how many guys take a piss or go sit in there and take a dump and don't wash their hands when they walk out. Take a look at it sometime. And she got this blank look on her face, and she said, really? I said, yeah, lots of them don't even have the dignity to wash their hands after they get done taking a dump. So do you think I'm going to eat something that came out of that guy's kitchen? I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Ugh. I went off one time because I went, look, the sink's right there. It's got free warm water. All you could use. You could run it all day and it's still going to be warm water. There's soap right there and it's free. All you could have. And there's paper towels right there. They're all for free. And you can't stop and take a minute to wash your hands after you take a dump. It's like,
Well, there might even be some hand sanitizer.
Yeah, nowadays I'm sure there is. Yeah.
That gets nasty.
Yeah,
That does get nasty because unless you got like unless you got him trained down there to do everything himself, you're handling that beast, right? And you're gonna want to wash up, Some of them ain't. They're going right from peeing to eating a sandwich.
Yep, right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh God.
Sick and cannibalistic.
Hey, but now hold on. Now I'm gonna tell you, I've been in some women's restrooms before, okay? And I have seen things, right? Men ain't got nothing on some disgusting women's bathrooms.
Oh,
and the women will agree now. They know.
Yep.
There's been some nasty ones out there. And but ain't nothing like going to one of them concerts or one of them big things where everybody's drunk. All them porta johns. That's bad too. That's the worst. Hand washing there.
Oh God, I think one video I should not have watched on that topic was over in India. Public toilets. They were all for females, and there was someone standing there filming this lady cleaning them. That's her permanent job. She stands there with a stick broom and water, and she pours it on the floor and sweeps it out on the street where everyone else walks through it. And they showed the trash can next to the toilet. Okay, yeah, you can imagine what's in the trash can. And yeah, and this lady's sweeping that nasty water out of the ladies' stalls onto the street, and she's got no shoes on.
Oh my God.
Ew.
Oh, God. Damn, man.
Ew.
Hey, Bob, you think you'll go travel to India next? No. No.
Yeah, Goblin. It went. Yeah, it went to the way of the way of the sewer.
Oh,
take
boy.
your feet off before you come in the house, please.
Yeah.
It just don't come in the house. Don't come in the house. Just no, don't come in here.
I just realized something. If there's that much of that goes on, and it does, all right. So you go to Walmart, you go out to eat or something, and somebody's not washing their hands at the gas station or whatever, wherever you are in normal world, and they wandering off with their filthy hands, right?
Yeah.
They're out of the general population, or it's like diluted, right? The hell you think goes on these cruise ships, right? All these nasty people that ain't washing their hands in the restrooms on these cruise ships, they're all concentrated. Ain't nobody leaving the ship. And I bet you that's how a lot of them things wind up getting everybody sick on there. Right?
Yep.
Nasty people.
Whenever I fly, if allowed, we will take some of those sanitary, it's kind of like a Clorox wipe and a bottle of hand sanitizer. And that's my job. Like when the wife and I travel and when my daughter used to travel with us, I reach over and say, put your hands down. I'd reach over there and I would sanitize everything that these folks touch. Everything. Now, squirt in your hands, squirt in your hands, squirt in my hands. Don't touch your face till you get done doing this. And I used to get what we call airplane flu because I would get sick. And that's what it came from touching all the instruments and all that on the seats. Once I got into that habit of sanitizing that stuff, and haven't got sick again. Yeah, you meant a cruise ship. That brought it up from a cruise ship. It's like you're inside of a tube that's airtight, full of 300 people from everywhere. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, you got somebody messing up, that ain't no good.
Well, you take next time you go to a hotel or a motel, either one.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Take you an ultraviolet flashlight with you.
I don't want to.
You get them cheap on Amazon.
Mm.
Man,
Pull the sheets off the bed. Take a look under that light.
Mhm.
Oh Lord.
Yep.
Oh,
bad.
There was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
yeah.
Oh Lord. I yeah. Oh no. I don't. Carol. I sent her a couple of beautiful videos on the email.
I'm sure they were.
It was
Kind of suspect the way you're leading into,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
transition here.
Don't go that direction.
It
Go
was
the
on the verge
toilet
of
direction.
creepy, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't go in the toilet direction. But it was in India. These folks pooping on the beach,
Oh,
and I don't mean one or two of them. I mean hundreds of them, all day, all night. Walk out on the sand that's got melted in little piles in the sand. They're walking right through it, and no paper, just squat right there. And
I'm about to meet you, Bob.
I sent that to Carol. Hey, Carol, you want to go to India? Question mark.
Oh,
oh,
Andrew said small planes too. Too cold to touch anything inside the flight. God, Lord, I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
they got they got the beach roped off, and tourists come up and says, "Oh, look, Harold, they've got the beach roped off in that area, right? They must have turtles up there. It's nesting season for the turtles."
That's probably what they tell the tourists. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, don't disturb the nest.
look at Carol. Never. Yes.
Look, Harold, there's eggs. You see the turtle eggs? Honey, let's do it.
Oh no, never! And she just screams it, never!
Lord.
I hope I didn't damage you for the rest of your life there, Carol, but oh.
He got Angela laughing. She's rolling over there.
This would be a real bad time for me to show my plate again.
But that's a flower.
I'll say it one more time. And no paper. No, they just let it fly, and like, real dude, no, this is wrong.
See, that's where we got screwed over as a species, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Lord got rid of the udders, right? And the horns. We don't have no udders, no horns, and
No.
no real furry bodies to worry about, or weird ear shapes or nothing, right? But I take that back, not all of them, but a lot of the animals can go out there and take a dump, and they ain't worried about Charmin. They have no need for it, right?
No need, right?
What happened to us?
One of God's cruel jokes.
It's ironic that you said that because it brought back a live stream that the Secret Vault had. Now he's like an urban explorer over in the UK, and he said, why is it that we still have to wipe ourselves? I mean, he said the animals go out there and, these dogs, he said, my dog goes out there and does her business and doesn't have to wipe or anything. We haven't evolved to that point where we can just cut that turd off and go on about our business. Why are we so behind?
In the behind. Yeah.
in the behind. Yep.
It's
I,
just
I don't get it. You know,
that was a beer fueled, conversation, but he sort of has a point there. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
or
Oh Lord.
maybe God just said, hey, you know what? All y'all down there with your 4 legs, these over, y'all are cute. You put up with a bunch of crap. I'm going to fit you. You get the deal right there. You don't have to worry about wiping your butt. Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Dog is my favorite, right? So that he let the dogs and the cats off the hook, you know.
But
Y'all put
us.
up with them humans. You're not going to have to wipe your own butts, except
Yep.
some of y'all scooching your butt across the grass, right? God, we could be doing that, you know. And I got to say, I wouldn't mind. I mean, you know, if you had a tail, but you have to have a tail, and you do away with the wiping, the whole wiping
Mm-hmm.
process,
Mm-hmm.
right? But you have to
Yeah.
have a tail, right? God help you if you're a labradoodle, though, because that fur is everywhere, and you're just screwed. You have to put up with dingleberries. Got to be a smooth hair, right? Sure.
Oh God.
Uh,
Yeah, uses the rabbit. I've seen that. Yeah. Come here.
mm,
oh man, I just happened to think of that. I've seen that a while back. Someone posted it on my Facebook when I used to actually post on Facebook. Oh yeah.
South Florida sunshine. You've just won a free round trip ticket to India. When should we pick you up? Yeah, and he's in here on news flash that a strange epidemic of cholera or dysentery has just swept through southern India. I
God.
wonder why. I can't imagine why. E. coli breaks out in the subcontinent of India. Why? Why is that?
Oh, God. I'm imagining all the little turtle nests hatching in the hot, humid air of a summer in southern India.
Oh boy, that just yeah. Keep your cholera lace tickets.
Well, if you visit those beaches in India, don't bring your best towel.
That's a fact.
Because you're
Yeah,
going to
don't
be
worry.
throwing that thing away.
Yeah, if you look it up, you'll find a bunch of videos on that subject. Not just the beach, but oh God, oh my God, man.
Moving right along. Oh, I'm glad that heater cuts off, man. That thing is, can you all hear it when it's running? That heater is annoying.
No.
Glad it's there, but damn, it's loud.
Let's see.
Well, we're looking at 38 degrees right now.
That's annoying.
There it is, right on the top. I just searched for pooping on the beach in India.
Oh my God.
Right on the top. Boom. Whoa.
Oh, that's
This video after video after video after video after video. Ah!
You know, I don't think that of all of the songs made about beaches and summer and sand,
It
I
was
bet
never
your
included.
I bet your ass Jimmy Buffett never did make a song about that experience.
Yeah, the Beach Boys didn't. I know that.
No, no.
The Beach Boys. No, beach. No, it didn't happen.
I'm starting to get like an acid reflux. I'm getting sick to my stomach. I just made myself sick. What the hell?
Well, there you go, Bob.
I had to be dumb enough to pull up one of those videos. Like,
Wow.
There may be a reason. Maybe a reason why Destin and some of the beaches of Florida are so white, and they're not white in other places. Because we don't shit on our beach. I don't know.
There might be something to that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Again, let's go back to what Andrew said. Chief Dan George from Outlaw. Joe. Never mind. I can't even speak.
Well, who's going to be the first? And boy, I think you'd need a dump truck full of them, man. Yeah. Need a road grader, just plane it right off the surface of the earth and start all over again.
Dogs, pick up after you humans.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. See, that's that. Yeah. Oh.
I'll be right back. I got to walk away for a minute.
He's got to go use the crapper.
I'm out there walking my dog, and like I'm sitting here. Of all the things I could be doing, I'm out here. My life is decided. The things I can do in life are tied to my dog's bowel movements. I'm restricted by my dog's bowel movements. It's like, what the hell did I do wrong? And
well, I'll have to clean a litter pan out. So, ooh.
yeah, see, cats are easier like that. And if my neighborhood is not the kind of place where you let your dogs run free. I mean, I don't, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the neighbors do, and it's a bad thing. It's bad to let your dogs run. Something bad gonna happen to them. Around here, they get run over, or they get in a fight with another dog, get beat up, and all that stuff, or they just get stolen. Stolen to be a bait dog, or a training dog for the dog fighters. We had that going on a lot here.
Yeah, that used to be a thing here.
Yeah. But I don't let mine run, because she'll get out there and be run over. She'll be dead. So try to be responsible, and out there tethered at the end of this little dog food recycling unit. And praising her. I'm like, dog, you got it figured out. You go out and take a crap, and you're getting praised for it. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Ain't nobody praising me. I'd like to get praised every other day or something like that, once a day. Oh, you did good. Some people apparently are, and they got a t-shirt that said, I pooped today. Maybe that's where that came from. So,
my wife's got one of those. One of the women she works with gave it to her as a gag.
Yeah.
I pooped today. And she came home with that. They went, oh my God.
They're giving trophies for everything.
Angela says I washed many of Anne's underwear and would always wonder about the wiping process for them.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah.
Are you talking about the skid marks, Angela?
Huh. Well, there is yeah. Especially for construction workers. Any place where I don't know. Okay, we can't. Yeah, racing stripes and swamp buttocks is a thing.
Mm.
It's bad.
I worked at Boeing with some of the finest human beings on the planet. There's thousands of us in there making the airplanes. And one old goofy guy, he's the guy who used to ping me at 10 p.m. drunk every day. And he he would go, hot days, it's real hot inside those fuselages. It's really hot. And yep, I'm really percolating, Bob. I said, what are you percolating? Oh, I'm brewing up some sack tea, some ball sack tea. I said, well, thank you for the information. I didn't need to hear that, but ball sack tea. Like, oh God, dude, come on.
Now look at what Andrew's saying now. See, this is what I'm talking about. People all across the planet with different experiences, right? Now, check out what he says, right? When I dog sled back in the 90s, I watched my team dump all over the trail trying to not step on the poo.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Andrew's out there with his dog sled team racing through the snow on the Iditarod Trail, trying to dodge all of it. I'm never going to see that, right? Or
Dude,
much
that's
less
better.
experience it.
That's better than any of those, those video games we were raised up on and back in the 80s and 90s, Frogger and stuff like that. That beats all those games.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
He's out there dodging 2.5 pounds of Malamute leaving.
Big old nugget.
Like Frogger, right? You can see it's like, or asteroids or asteroids, something like that, right? And you can see the turds coming at you about 30 miles an hour, whatever top speed is for them dogs, and you got to shift over to the right or the left, or you're right in the middle of it.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
don't smile either.
Yeah.
Don't smile because, it's probably not mud coming at you.
Oh.
I had 2 Siberian Huskies, and they're just as bad as any other large dog. Boy, when they crap, they crap.
Oh, boy,
They
you're
make
not
sure
kidding.
you know that they done it.
I had at the same time, I had a black lab and a Newfoundland. Baby, when they took a dump, yeah, there was no halfway there, Mm-hmm.
It's funny. The other night when I was sitting there in the background just watching, and Barry had 2 or 3 women up here, and the conversation didn't go nowhere near what this is. See, this is men unsupervised.
That's right. Yeah.
Slightly filtered. Believe me, slightly filtered, but unsupervised. I've done sucked up a whole bunch of stuff I was going to say. It's like, no, can't say that.
Well, be careful. Yep.
Better trust and believe, though, Jedi. I've heard 10 times worse.
Oh, yeah.
God, yeah, you said 10 times. Oh.
I'm not naming no channels because I've been there and watched them channels and laughed my butt off.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't cut loose and just enjoy people's company, even if it does go into the the crappy side of the beach, then what's the point?
I'll tell this same farting in the airplane story again. The guy I was working with, we were 2 of the senior guys on the crew, so we were both incorrigible, and he was really bad. He was the guy with the sack tea. We're in the forward cargo. We're installing the halon system. It's a fire extinguisher system in the forward cargo, and that's that SOB. Every time all I hear is his voice go bubbling, bubbling. It's like, oh, dude, he's gonna crap. He's gonna fart. I'm against a bulkhead, just jammed into all the structure, putting the plumbing system in for the halon, and and it took about 8 seconds for that wave to hit me. Like, oh, dude, no, and I'm
Well,
trapped in there. I got to finish this job, you know. Oh man, and he's laughing. He's laughing like a maniac. And the whole, you know how an airplane fuselage tapers forward like this? Well, that's where a lot of the smaller people, mostly were Vietnamese, Cambodians, well, they were electricians running tons of wire bundles in there. And all you hear is, "What out? Let out! Let out!" And they were diving out of the hatchway like paratroopers, man. And the last one goes, "You stink! You stink!" And that guy who dropped the butt bomb is laughing hysterically. He can't even breathe. So he and I wrapped up the plumbing system, and we went to go do the same system in the aft cargo of the airplane. And we're in there working. He's sitting forward of me, and I'm against a canted deck, laying on my back with tools over my head. And here comes our 2 supervisors. They're both middle-aged black ladies, and they go, Jesse, is there a reason? Jesse, could you stop farting in the airplane? Because somebody ran in the office and told on him. And and he goes,
what is
"Well,
this, grade school?"
yeah, that's what it's Bowie, dude. We build your airplanes, man. It's like scary, isn't it? And,
You you could have tested the halon system, because that basically sucks all the oxygen out of a room.
Everything goes, yes,
So
sir. Yep.
the gas would have been gone. You would have had nothing to worry about. Maybe a few casualties, but
These two black lady managers are standing on the they're leaning into the aft cargo door, and they're looking at him, could you stop passing gas in the airplane? He goes, well, I got to let it out, or some smart ass thing like that. And then one of them named Muriel, she goes, Jesse, is there a reason why your farts smell so bad? And he goes, well, I guess it must be time to change the gerbil in there.
Oh, God.
And I've got big torque wrenches over my head. All the tools landed on me because I was laughing so hard because I looked at those ladies' faces when he said that, and their faces just scrunched up. You had to be there.
Andrew said, man, you go in a fart, let me know. I won't pass up free heat.
Well, I guarantee you, after that guy got done working on the airplane, there is no ants, no cockroaches, no nothing alive in there,
Well, if you're in a plane, you got to equalize the pressure somehow. Right?
That freaking guy. Oh, God.
Did you see what Andrew put up there earlier?
Yeah.
That some days frozen brown spots on my boots when I come home, my family would ask, you step in poo? I said, no, I run in poo. Oh,
My
man.
dog laid in front of the fan and lets out a loud fart.
Oh,
I pulled up
yeah.
my collar over my nose quickly. Oh, Charlie.
I nailed my ex-wife one time when she pissed me off before I went to work. I was working second shift. So black lab, and I got a can of chili, Nally's chili, and I poured it in a bowl, put some cheese on top of it, mixed it all up, microwaved it, and she didn't know nothing about it. And so I fed him a whole can of Nally's chili.
Oh my God.
And then I went to work.
Oh, Lord.
I came home and she was in there going, I don't know what happened to this dog. he's he's been farting all day. I know what happened to him.
Of course, you realized you had to come home. You were probably going to get the tail end of that.
Yep.
Literally.
He was sitting in the table next to my recliner, and he dumped one. And I don't know what got into that dog, but he's been farting like that all day. I know what got into him.
Got me choked up. There's a cat on the roof. It must be Mystery because it sounds like a human up there, but he's the only cat I've got that's big enough to make that much noise.
Toilet humor. Oh well.
I had an owl. The only thing I can think of, it must have been an owl, a great big owl. And I was laying there in bed, and the dang RV shook, right? Because something landed on my exhaust vent. I've got a fan up there, and you could hear it land and hit that tin, and it made the RV bump just a little bit. I'm like, what the hell? I sat there, made a few little noises with feet, on that tin, and then launched, and you could feel a little bit of that. I'm like, that was a great big owl. It's in the middle of the night. That's what that was. Freaked me out there for a minute because I didn't know what the hell done got up on top of my rig. Y'all talking about the dog part, right? This exhaust fan I've got a duct that I made to where it's right over here by where I'm standing and smoking, right? And so it pulls the smoke right on out, right through that vent. Unfortunately, my dog that is behind me or anywhere else, he's always right here close. When she lets one rip, where does it go? It comes to find me, and then it goes up the exhaust vent.
Sorry there, Q, Ellie.
A bunch of old men. Yeah, that's right.
Bunch of old men. That's right.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, when we get old, we just sit around and talk about farting.
Mm-hmm.
And running behind sled dogs. See that?
Old fart. Mm-hmm. Old fart.
Andrew said they're bringing up a good point. Going to fart, let me know. I won't pass up the free heat. See, they probably stoking up on them beans and then going to bed and getting under them reindeer fur,
Mm-hmm.
And you tell your wife, you go bed first and warm up the bed for me,
Oh my God. Oh, I gotta show this. Set my messenger here.
You got to remember, we've got children still up and watching.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely G rated, or PG at least.
Yeah, as long as we remember. What you showing? What you gonna show?
Okay, just making sure it came up on my screen. All right, let's see. Present arms. Oh.
Well, okay. Well, why did my hand go to a salute?
Oh, I don't know. You shouldn't be saluting me. I'm a civilian.
Mm-hmm. Present arms.
Well, let's try this again. It's not recognizing the freaking window is open. Ah, there we go. Yes.
What's that say?
Help, open the lid. I farted in here. It stinks.
There it is. Poor guy. Oh man, I feel sorry for you, brother.
You smelt it. You dealt it. You dealt
Yeah, thanks for that, Goblin. Oh, shelf on the elf, elf on the shelf, an elf in a jar.
can advise the elf not to light up.
A bunch of dirty old parts. Well, thank you, dear.
So much has been cleaned up. I was amused last night when somebody asked me, said, do you just sit here and wait for the perfect opportunity to make a one-liner?" Like, yes, I do.
Mhm.
It's in my blood. I like to make jokes and laugh. I
Nothing
cannot help
wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yep.
it. Have y'all seen the world? It's a pretty serious
Exactly.
and sad place sometimes. I'm laughing when I can.
Mhm.
And if you want to come along and join me on this crazy train, you may do so. If not, go
Here
take a
goes the
shit
mood
on the
to make
beach.
babies.
There goes the mood to make babies. Oh yeah. I believe I
Uh,
told you all the same thing last week, I believe, and I'm laying in bed and the wife's sound asleep, and I thought, man, I might be able to drop one and get away with it. Let her rip. Then she throws a blanket over her face. And, oh, sorry, hon. She
Oh,
wasn't fully asleep.
oh, you need to watch that kind of stuff with your wife.
Yeah, she might just knock me upside the head.
You go throwing a Dutch oven on her, and you're gonna wake up dead. You
Yes,
know.
sir. Mhm.
she might make like Kato on the Pink Panther movies. And
Well,
ambush you around the corner. And that'll be all she wrote.
how'd you like that? How'd you like that Dutch oven, honey? Yeah, how'd you
Oh,
like that steak knife to between your rib?
hmm
Like that? Uh-huh.
Remember, hun. I know human anatomy. I know, I know where to put the knife. Oh,
They called me the missus.
the Mises. Yeah. Mhm.
Shit. All right. I need to get down from here.
Yeah, me
We've
too.
got Bob up here. No, you got to anchor it. It'll go
I,
unbalanced if both of
I
us
got
do.
to anchor it. Oh boy. Well, I want to go check my wife. She's cooking dinner right now. She's making a big old casserole thing. I got to go
Yeah.
check on her. Let me bounce out of here and check on that woman for a minute.
All right.
I had to open. I helped out with the cooking episode. Now,
Absolutely. Yeah, we had cooking with Jedi.
maybe we could do that on a more regular basis. Several times today, I remember your words of wisdom, your cooking wisdom. There, it's like whenever you're cooking your bologna, you fry it up right, and it's almost like bacon,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, just too much
That
poor boy's bacon there.
yeah, that hit me in the head a few times, and I've been thinking about it. So we may have to do more hillbilly cooking with a Jedi, right?
Absolutely.
Maybe you
Absolutely.
could do some cooking. I got to do some cooking on my channel. Ain't no telling what we can come up with. I'll be melting plastic forks and using toothpicks or broken bottles or something to scrape. I don't know what I'll be doing. Oh,
Just fly by the seat of our pants.
uh-huh.
Our
I think
fart
some of the
stained, our fart stained pants.
I mean, that's what everybody else is doing. They might be sitting there watching us doing it, but they're over there making do with whatever ain't dirty, you know. Honey, give me that screwdriver over there. Oh, the one with the big head, right? Something to get up under these steaks. Give me a fork.
I had a spatula, that we had for a while, and I was out there cooking burgers for the kids, and I went to flip one, and the spatula busted, and I said, well, I don't know how I'm going to turn these over, and I stood there for a minute, and I go, oh, what the hell, and I stabbed the burger with what was left of the. It was just the little bar with a handle on it, and I just poked it into the burger and
Oh,
flipped it over.
you had one with a spatula that came loose from the metal bar.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just busted right there. I mean, it's like snap right off. I said, okay,
I
I got this, no problem.
had one of them things too. It was frustrating as hell. You know.
I had it for a long time. It was due. It was due.
And I got spatulas, all that kind of stuff over here, and tongs, and I've got several sets of them scattered in different places, just in case an emergency happens, right? And you need to have a grilling tong next to you, as a home defense weapon, I guess. But it seems like when I go out to cook on the spur of the moment, I can't find them or something, right?
Yeah.
I'm out, and you probably saw me out there with a plastic fork one time.
Yep.
But I've been out there with my knife, just my pocket knife, and flipping stuff over. And
What's this? What's this here? What you got, mister?
Cheeseburger casserole.
Oh, shut
man,
up.
It's even got some hash browns down on the bottom of it and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
I can eat beef.
Mm-hmm. No. Yeah.
That's
So I
good.
asked her, baby, why do you take such good care of me? I was hoping for a romantic answer, like, well, because I love you or something. No, she goes, because I want to try it too. That was something lovey-dovey, like, oh, because I love you, you're a great husband. But no, I'm hungry too. There, that balloon just
No,
hit the ground, man. Just hit
see,
the
Bob, she remembers what you did in the bed the other night. The fart.
ground. I'll get
No,
you, Mister.
it's
I asked
probably it's still.
I
Go
asked
ahead.
my wife that same question one time. She told me it was because my life insurance policy isn't big enough yet.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, mm,
I think she still got it out there too.
mm,
Don't think it's been canceled. We're more dead than alive right now, probably, and don't even know it.
mm, mm.
Oh, okay. I'm getting off of here. The chocolate and the sugar have worn off, and my humor may become questionable now. I'm getting
He's
tired.
crashing. He's crashing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a nap. I damn sure don't want no more chocolate though. I'm good.
You're good for at least a month anyway.
No, might have to have some for tomorrow, but man, I got chocolate mouth right now, and it ain't going away. So anyhow, y'all be good. I'm jumping down off of this panel, and I'll probably hang out in the chat for a little bit.
All right. Yeah,
Right
you're
on.
more than welcome to come up here anytime and cook whatever the heck you want to. That
Appreciate
was
it.
interesting.
Yep.
Thanks for
We'll
coming
do
up.
some more cooking.
Good talking to you.
Sounds good to me.
Oh.
Oh, Bob, shut up.
I just before I got my plate filled up, somebody called me on my Skype account, and I'm curious, who is this who called me? Oh, probably another one of them Ghana scammers, Mm-hmm. I bet somebody looking for money. They always do. Skype is for free.
Yep.
I like to torture those scammers. I'm a grand master at scammer torture.
I'd like to get one on there and say, I'm going to send you a gift because you're just so nice on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to rip one in a jar and send it to him.
I'm a stroke victim. I can't remember. Oh God, Carol, don't even. I hope it. I did. Oh my God, that Filipina stalker. I sat outside your house until all the lights went off, and oh my God, lady, you're psycho. Oh,
That's disturbing.
yeah, it is. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I hope I never ever hear from that one again. I ran into her in one of the Filipino lives I go to, and ran into her. I'd been to her home city before, so sub back and forth and all that good stuff. And no, boy.
Huh.
Nope. Don't work with me. That's stalking scary, scary stuff for real, man. Mm. Well, I'm gonna bounce off of here, Barry. Thank you for having me up.
Yeah, thanks for coming up and sharing your expertise in the toilet department.
Farting in an airplane. That's yeah. Peace, everybody. Later,
See ya.
Florida. Come on, Florida. I'll come pick you up on a beach resort in India. What do you think?
Bring your best towel.
I dare you, Barry, when you got a spare moment. Pooping on the beach in India. Yeah,
I'm good.
wow. You want to
I'm
do it?
good.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. I appreciate you though thinking about me, but yeah, I'm good.
Thank you, Angela. Later, Bob. Not to India. No to India. Okay. All right. Peace, everybody. Take care.
Hey, good night, Bob. Don't mess with the nest. Oh Lord. I had no idea it was going to go this way, but it's been good. It's been good. Oh my goodness. Talking about, hey, whoa, creepy. I got a black box for my neighbor. There he is. Um, are you frozen?
No.
Oh, there you go. You were so still, I thought, dang, it froze before you even got on here.
No. Is it safe to come off, or are you still talking about poop and?
Oh, I don't know. I think Robert's sugar high wore off finally, and that was. Did you? Let's see. You probably came in. You probably had to go to town, didn't you?
No, I've been in for about since about 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, did you see what Homestead Aquarius made with the Nutty Buddy and Hershey Kisses?
No, but I've seen the other, the plant. Well, I was in the other room, so most of the time, so I wasn't. You might have showed it, and I just didn't see it.
That's Kentucky Goblin. That's my neighbor. I've known him for years.
I'm a
Yeah.
pedophile.
Excuse me. What?
Yeah,
What did you say?
I don't even know what I said.
I don't either. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, he said it looked like poop on a plate. I know, Sheena. It went sideways. So it really sideways. You know, when you see those videos of cars and, you know, after a blizzard and they're trying to get from point A to point B, but they're doing it sideways and then it turns into like hockey for cars, and, you know, like the car's
No,
a hockey puck and it's banging into everything.
I said it looked like
where it
poop
went.
on a plate.
Yeah, leftovers. It was a lot. It was a lot of potty humor, Sheena. How was your day, neighbor?
Uneventful.
Yeah.
Just one of the things. Well, I don't have no poop jokes to talk about or anything, but we can talk about something.
Yeah.
Talk about somebody in chat. I don't care. We'll just pick one out and we'll start talking about them. Pick one.
I'm over here. South Florida Sunshine says I'm over here doing crafts, not craps. Yeah.
Well, I come up here and there was two on before I come up here, and then when I got up here, just Barry up here. That's what threw me for a damn loop. I thought I was.
Homestead had. I think Homestead's having that sugar crash. I have those quite a bit. They're rough. That's usually what puts me to sleep. I'll start nodding off in my chair, and I'm like, okay. I go over on the couch, and bang, I'm out, and I wake up like 2 hours later, going, "What? What am I doing?" Y'all want to? Y'all want to find you a good deal on jewelry and rare stones and cool stones and onyx spears and stuff. You should check out Sheena when she's selling stuff. Probably get a good deal too. Certainly cheaper than any store you'll go to. Why is it when I want someone's link, I can never get it? There we go. Oh, look. Storms, Radios, and Cats is live. Huh. Imagine that. There it is. Bacon. Oh, bacon. Yeah. You get a free year pass. Bring bacon. Neighbor, why is it I never buy bacon when I go to the store?
I don't know. You have to ask yourself. I don't know.
Probably because it's so freaking expensive. At least the good stuff is not that not that cheap thick cut boar bacon.
Homestead Aquarius must not remember me from a long time back, but that's okay. Most people don't.
You had to pay to get on panel. No, you didn't. Well, you had you know what? You got in free, Homestead, when you started cooking stuff like Nutty Buddy bars with Hershey Kisses. I mean, that right there was epic. So you get a free pass, probably a year. Yeah, it's good for this year or this month because it's the last month.
Shoot, wait.
Cold enough over there?
Yeah, it ain't bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tolerable.
It's not, not too terrible. I'm 38. It's not that bad. We've had worse.
38.
Yeah, that's what my phone says. Unless it's changed.
My computer says 53.
Wow.
I'm not saying that's right or anything, but it's probably not.
Yeah, WKYT is saying it's 36. I'm sorry,
Well,
just updated.
I know it wasn't right. But it'll feel like the damn 53 degrees in here. I mean, outside anyway.
My God.
Well, you must have me confused with somebody else because I've never got drunk.
Hey, good night, Gear. Yeah, 33.
Evidently, he must be having me confused with somebody else, especially with that goat. I think it's, he's got some, what they call Sigmund Freud used to say, reverse psychosis going on there.
Oh, that's bad.
I've drunk a couple beers, but I never did get drunk. But I never did get that drunk to mess around with a goat. We always had human females with us. Now I don't know what state you're at, but here in Kentucky, we generally kind of stay away from farm animals. No, I'm pretty sure. I would remember seeing you with a goat. That would be something I couldn't forget. Well, that figures. That figures. Alabama, that figures all to hell.
Oh my God.
He could have went on. You should have told that.
Q, why did you?
We know all about. I know all about those down there. Yeah. Well.
Aquarius, what'd you do to Q? She's ratting you out, man.
The proof is in the pudding, as they say. And it ain't no stereotype. Oh, Garden Warrior Q ratted him out. Yeah, as Sherlock Holmes says, the clues are coming together now. Shall we dive into this indulgence a little bit deeper?
I think we went deep enough.
No, we need to talk
Time to
about
pull
him and his
out.
goat party.
Time to pull out.
Well, he thought that too, but his goat said, "Come back,
Oh my God.
come back."
Oh, that was bad.
No, I heard him talking about something lighting on top of his camper. That wasn't no owl. That was a goat. You know how them goats they like climbing up on high places anyway. Yeah, we don't have that problem up here in
That must
Kentucky.
have been a heck of a goat to get up on
We
top of the RV.
we keep our goats fenced in and properly maintained. We don't have to have a way with them.
Sheena, would you step in? I mean, get it. Never mind. She's probably wondering what kind of live stream is Barry having tonight. What knee?
Yeah,
We ever loving.
that's a deep subject. It was a mountain goat, all right.
Oh no, I'm used to this bunch. We go off the rails quite a bit, Sheena.
Well,
it's pretty much what I make these lives for. It's just people to cut up and have fun.
hey,
But,
you've got to understand one thing. I didn't start it. I didn't start it.
We didn't start the fire.
No, I was being extra nice. Yeah, if you pay attention to my channel, you know that I like bragging. Well, being in chat ain't gonna keep him from being off the rails talking about his goat encounters. I mean, we can still read. Oh golly. Now I looked at that radio thing I was going to show you. It looks like it's a pretty good little outfit. I'm going to have to get me a battery. And there's one little screw off that I got to put back on there. But I didn't notice it was off until I got to looking at it. I may have some in my electronics box, but I'll show it to you real quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show my picture on this, so don't you get excited out there.
and try not to violate, Randy.
Commie jets. See that? Look at that mess.
Wow.
Look at that.
I'd be curious how well it works.
Well, we're gonna see by tomorrow. When I get around to it, I will work on it tomorrow. I ain't doing it tonight.
Oh, all right, Angela.
Well, one thing we do have a whole lot to brag about. I don't want to take up too much more of Barry's time on his stream, but it'll take too long.
Let me just say good night to you, Angela, and I hope you feel better tomorrow. I know about that neck and shoulder pain. That sucks. Like 3 days in now with it.
Well, she got a headache again?
No, it's shoulder pain or neck pain.
Oh, okay.
Move it one way.
That's pretty bad.
Anyway, go
Well,
ahead.
I don't know what kind of Kentucky jelly you've had. I probably don't want to know, but anyway, yeah, well, you're just going to have to pay attention. I'll have it on a live stream or I'll make a video about it, and that way you'll have it for future reference. I'm not going to take up Barry's live stream time.
That is not the right biscuit to put it on, Homestead.
No, from what I'm gathering from his comments, he's talking about some other kind of biscuit. I mean, some kind of other jelly. I mean,
well done, Miss. Well done, South Florida Sunshine. Yeah, she's had it for about at least 3 days now, so we're almost looking at 4 now. That's correct, I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, on that shoulder pain, I don't want to scare her, but I need to check her blood pressure. For a woman, it's different than a man. You need to check your blood pressure. Because if she hasn't done anything to injure it, then it could be sugar. But I still say she needs to check her her blood pressure.
And my shoulders were killing me, but it was because when it dropped down to 32 last week, 2 or 3 of them thought, "Hey, we'll get more heat if we snuggle up to the human."
Well, if you've never had an injury, if she's never had an injury or anything like that, then blood sugar might do it, but I'd almost want to lean towards blood pressure. Of course, I'm not a doctor. I played a gynecologist on TV.
Hear you.
Well, there's one here. I will figure this out. Let me get me a little 9-volt battery. I think I've got one laying here somewhere.
Is that what it takes is 9-volt?
Nah, it probably would. I'll say 9-volt would work. Just anything to charge it. Probably one of these little AAAs I got laying around here probably would work. There'd be enough juice in it. But it's got a port for the speaker, for a speaker or headphones. And yeah. I don't see nothing else. It's off on it, so it all should work pretty well.
At first, I thought you found a crystal radio, but
no,
it's got a plus and minus wire on it. Then
I seen it when we I first moved here and everything, and I know what it was as soon as I seen it, and I just set it back in the corner and where it wouldn't get damaged or anything, and I had it in the cabinet in here, and I brought it out last night, and got to looking at it a little more. I'll go ahead and see if I can get that to working. That'd be a neat little, and it's really simple to build. Really simple. It isn't, it's real simple. You can make 2 or 3 of them probably. Just a simple. Well, I've seen them before where they didn't have this little dial on it. They just took a little piece of copper and moved it across the coil, and you could change the channel that way. But
Yeah.
Whoever done this gave it a little bit of a technology. It'd be interesting to see how it plays on anyway.
You'll start getting messages from Mars, won't know what to do with that information.
No, I won't have to. I won't know how to disseminate it. I have to consult my psychologist and see if he can tell me what the meaning of it is.
It turns out that Mars is mostly populated by women, and they're saying send more men. The last one's died. Oh Lord!
You didn't hear it, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I didn't have my mic muted. Oh well, it's too late now.
Oh my God!
See, you all was talking about farts, and I gave you the real thing. So
I don't know where that was when we were talking about it, though.
fart. The whole daggone time y'all talking about farts, I never did hear anybody fart. Like you was too embarrassed to fart. But you were talking about it though.
I didn't have one in me.
Oh, well, that's what she said too, but that's beside the point.
But I did have 2 burritos made out of old El Paso refried beans, so it'll
you ain't
happen.
farted yet?
It'll happen.
Farted? I mean, if I'd ate that within 10 minutes, I'd been farting. My colon would have been saying, "Oh no, you didn't." I'm gonna keep you up all night.
Pretty much.
You have to sleep on the couch because there ain't no way she'll let you in the bedroom. Hell, I've run her out. I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, we got the other bedroom. You just go in there because I'm gonna fart." I'm sorry. Hey, it's funny. Since we're going to get back on the fart jokes for this a little bit.
Well, I wasn't trying to steer it that way.
I'm steering it that way, though. Isn't it funny that you don't have to fart at all until you lay down? Then that's exactly when you fart. For somehow or another, your everything relaxes into this. And your colon says, "Oh, here we go. Here we go.
My time to shine."
That wasn't real.
Oh, but yeah.
That didn't sound real.
It wasn't real. It wasn't real.
I know it didn't sound real. Because if it did, because if that was real, I would have to tell you to go. I would tell you I have to take you to the ER. Let them check your colon because there's something wrong. Your farter meter ain't working right. Oh, we're going to talk about farts.
I don't know, Q.
We're going to talk
But I
about
do
fart.
think everybody should have rabbits.
What's that fart SS?
Huh?
He says, brought up the fart.
She is a very busy woman dealing with 2 kids. Won't go to sleep. She's allowed to throw an extra S in there.
So that's her excuse. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good enough. I'll accept that.
So this
Because
channel.
I am the grammar police.
Oh, I see. It's extra plural.
Oh, really? Of course, I don't know about plurals. I just know how to write words without plural. Plurals must be an Alabama thing. That's where it comes from.
So a new channel to me that I've been watching is Explorer RX, and she's building on a van to make into a camper. So and she goes, camping and stuff. That
Was she homeless?
No, she's got she's
Okay.
she works in the pharmacy industry.
Oh, okay.
Pharmaceuticals, and she's got a bunny rabbit that she calls Bunny. And she was looking at her analytics for most of her videos. She said, "Well, it really looks that here I am pouring my heart out with to you with this van build, and I'm noticing that all of you just go nuts over my rabbit." And she was showing it on the screen. She said, "Look at this."
She was showing it.
And she said, "So why not just show you more of Bunny?" And she went, and she cuts to video of her rabbit. And she was getting more hits just on that section of the videos where she shows her rabbit, which she lets run around the house. Huh?
She showed her rabbit?
That one.
Oh, okay. I got you now. Wow. What kind of channels are you watching, Barry?
Love me some van living, even down by the river.
Yeah, watch her switch over to bunny rabbits more, and people will watch the van work more. That's how it goes.
I'd be content just watching her. There's no sound.
How does it look in there?
So let me see if I can find the rabbit part of it.
I think I'm gonna quit my Windows installation job.
I guess go ahead. I'll say a rabbit. Oh, that's a nice looking van. That's a damn new one.
I'm looking at one of my videos here, my timeline, just to see.
There you go.
More or less what you guys are interested in. These spikes are moments where you guys went back or watched longer. And here, this is very interesting. It's Bunny. You guys are interested in watching Bunny. So I need to get this Bunny on all of my videos so that I can have more of this. I'm going to put her to work.
Man, that has to say something about your channel. I'm sorry. When we go see our bunny, a rabbit. That's just a bunny. Check me out. Oh, how corny.
I just bought one of these roof racks for my van. And it looks like it's going to arrive on December 1st. So they were not cheap.
So apparently apparently the bunny is litter box trained too. Which I've heard people do that. I've heard people, litter train their rabbits. And it's she said
Well,
that
if you
he
get
pretty
them,
much lives in the house with her.
well, if you get them young enough, you can train them. But if you wait till they get a little bit grown, past the baby stage, then there ain't no way.
Right, Homestead.
You've already tried that.
See, if I had a hottie girlfriend, I'm sure I'd get 7.7K views too.
But if you had to use her to get your likes or whatever, then what to say about your channel, Barry?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. It's all right to have them props in there, the props, the bunny rabbits and whatever, the goats, whatever.
The beautiful brunette. I mean, yes, it was a very, very thoughtful video.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I guess whatever person likes. We all can't like the same thing because it would be kind of dull and boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not saying that,
there is a crowd that does that, though. If you kind of pay attention and look around and see, a lot of these younger people are carbon copies of each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Be
Know.
original.
They sit there and they scream individuality and all that stuff, but then they're exact copies of the last person that they followed on.
Well, they don't teach that.
Facebook or YouTube or something.
They don't teach them how to be individuals in school. It's the group mentality. I was getting gas tonight, and there was a car parked in front of us there next to the store, and I was getting gas. And well, before I got out of the car, I told her, I said, look over there. There's some individual with his pants halfway below his butt crack. You could see his boxers and everything. Oh, I told her, I said, this for 5 minutes, I'd go over and jerk him plumb to his ankles. And such as the people that you're dealing with. See, that goes along with what you just now got through saying, that nobody wants to be an individual. They want to be a group. They want to be like the person next door or what have you. That's what YouTube is. Look around, it's a variety of different things.
Yeah. Whole another world on YouTube.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is.
Parts of it,
and
really, parts of it are pretty good. I got a great community to fall back on, but then there's the other half that's a freak show that you get into for free.
Probably, I would told it's probably a good thing for that old boy that probably before I got married, I would have probably walked right over there and jerked him down right behind him there to his ankles. He'd been standing there in public with his pants down his ankle. But I wouldn't do it now because
Couldn't chase
they
because you'd be
want to
too
run.
busy.
They'll run to the law, and I've been assaulted.
That's true. That's true, Carol. That's exactly where that look came from.
My niece's husband used to do that too. Every time I seen him, I said, "Pull your pants up, boy. Get you a belt." I told him, I said, next time I catch you with your pants down like that, they're going down to the ground. And he just looked at me, and somehow or another come around, and we was at a family thing. He's all out there talking, everything, and there he was. His pants, and I just walked right behind him, and down they come, plumb to his ankle. Oh, he got hot. But did you know something, Barry? The next time, he don't do it no more. He does not do it no more. He wears his pants like normal people. I just wasn't raised that way.
You probably weren't the first one to point it out either.
No, yeah, I was. I was the first one. Well, I was the first one to point it out. I'd say everybody else had noticed it, but they was afraid to say anything. I just wasn't.
Yeah.
Because I got tired of saying it.
Yeah.
I said, I catch you, I'm going to jerk them to your ankles, boy. Yeah. Well, okay. But I didn't have to do, I don't think I told him any more after that because, the next time I seen him, he was wearing his pants like normal. Of course, he's straightened up now and got him a decent job, and he's working now, so he's having to wear his pants normal.
Well,
that.
Like Carol said,
Well, that's where it come from. I told him that.
It is.
I told him that. I said, you do realize what that means, don't you? Well. Well. I may hang in there for about 30 more minutes, and I'm gonna hop.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about cutting it loose right now. I've gone for 3 hours and 23 minutes. 3 hours 34 minutes. Evidently, I can't read.
Yeah, I was aiming to. I thought about not even coming up tonight. I didn't just go to bed early, but I thought I'd come back for a few minutes anyway. And I'm gonna try to go to bed early tonight. I was aiming to do it last night, but it took 3 times for me to upload that video from Clip Champ. It took me 3 tries to do it. The third time, I had to drop the. Instead of 720, I had to go down to the next lower level.
Oh, shoot.
And it took it fine then. No problem. I didn't have to do that before. I don't know, maybe it was just a 30-minute video, but maybe I should have busted it up in 2 sections, but you shouldn't have to do that.
No.
Anyway, I say they'll watch it if it suits me.
Yes, that's what I said, Carol. Cut one loose.
I used to go about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I ain't got that much to talk about. bored after about an hour and a half.
I didn't really have any kind of topic, and Aquarius hardly ever had a chance to come up on a panel like he used to, and when he did, the sugar just took over, and it's been fun. It's been interesting.
Yeah, well, it's what's supposed to be. I just don't like keeping it that long. I just get run out of steam.
Yeah.
And so.
And I learned that the that little emoji thing that's in the way on the chat on regular YouTube. There's a setting in YouTube that you can turn it off. I learned that tonight, so I'll do that next time I do a live. Because I cannot stand that freaking heart thing being right there on the chat. When I'm sitting there watching someone else's live stream, and I have to wait for that message to be moved up just so I can read the rest of the message. Because that freaking heart sits there in the chat right there.
I don't know why they put that damn thing there to start with.
Yeah, it's called live reaction. I think is what they said it was, and I'm gonna turn that off next time I do one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I've sat through some live streams and got so caught up in the fun of it that I didn't even think about the time. And then I'll look.
Well, I do it on berries quite a bit when I'm up here, but I am curtailing my activity from here on out. I'm not going to. I think I'm getting burnt out on it. Really, it's affecting my sleep pattern and stuff too.
Yeah, it will do that.
I need to cut it off when I have to and be done with it because it's affecting my sleep pattern.
Yeah, we got a great bunch of friends here. That's for sure. You guys are a lot of fun, and you got people that not only are you fun, but you got each other's back, and that's pretty hard to come by. Oh yeah, well, let's not. Yeah, if you're talking about who I think you're talking about, yeah.
Who's a narcissistic owl? That's got me intrigued now.
I'll fill you in later.
Oh, I got something planned for most people. I'm going to do an experiment, a psychological experiment for YouTube. Not very quick, not very soon, but it'll be out there. I was going to see if my theory is correct on it. That they'll watch anything.
I bet you're correct, Homestead. Yeah. I think I might have filled you in a little bit on that person, Randy, but I'll refresh your memory later on.
It's probably something I don't need to know about anyway, because the more you know, the more you know, the more that it aggravates you. So
Yeah. Carmageddon. Oh yeah.
Well, the problem with that, if I can read between the lines enough, and use some of my vast intellect to decipher what you're all talking about. Well, the problem with you, it's social media in general. They can get behind a screen and they think they can do pretty much what they want to anybody and get by with it. It reminds me of a CB radio for a whole lot of the time.
I forgot about the private chat.
But there's some crazy people out there. I'm gonna tell you what, there's crazy people out there. Mentally unhinged. Unfortunately. And to be quite honest with you, those are the ones that will get by with murder on here. When anybody else that's trying to do the right thing will get the boot.
Private chat. Check the private chat.
As what's your name used to say on the CB, they got the boot.
Yeah, pictures abound on YouTube. Yep. It takes all kinds. You got to stick with the ones you know. I tried to give that one a benefit of a doubt, but it didn't work. So that one person,
I tried to myself, but
he's no longer on my radar. But with that being said, I think I'm going to cut it for the night and thank everybody for coming in here. There was a lot to come in and out, and not that way. We'll go back up to the top of the chat. That might be a little easier. We had Sheena come in tonight. Appreciate her stopping in. South Florida Sunshine. Did Your Mom 1979. We had Popcorn 913. Homestead Aquarius and his amazing culinary skills. Roxy. Angela Krause. Hugo Homestead. Dana, she came in. Where to Begin Homestead with Janice. Freedom Redbird, Brenda. There was just a whole bunch of you popped in and out, and I really appreciate y'all spending your time with this crazy bunch. And if we scared anybody off, just wait till the next live. We'll probably top this one. But with all that being said, I appreciate everybody that interacted with us tonight. And that's what it's all about, just to have some fun and cut loose and forget about all the BS in the world that's around us right now, at least for a night. Yeah. I love you all and appreciate you having you in here.
I'm glad you all got to see me tonight. It's been swell. Fantastic.
And I didn't have to fight any cats for the camera.
No.
See you, Q. All righty. Good night, y'all. I love you.